These are not serious people in any
Dog,
way,
it
shape, or
looks
form.
like a
Never
Star
have been, never will be.
Destroyer.
This is who they are.
Didn't start the
Simple
stream,
as
dude.
that. Don't
Nice. This
take them
guy's on
seriously. Don't
absolute
ever take them
meth.
seriously. We all knew this was what was going to happen. It's very predictable. And it's just ridiculous. So, let's see. All right, we find okay,
Since this camera isn't
on here.
the greatest
So,
thing ever,
Oh, fuck.
after I'm done it,
And
maybe
let's
I don't know,
see.
maybe
Let me
Shut up.
later
there
today or
really
tomorrow,
quick.
I'll go on WhatsApp if you wanna get, if you want me to do like a video thing.
You get this one screenshot,
Maybe
and then
care,
we'll
I
be
don't know.
good to go. Look at that. All right.
Video thing? What, to show
See
the
there?
the fucking Star Destroyer?
That's how.
Well, like you
that's
know how
it
you
goes.
can do
Okay,
video
good stuff.
on WhatsApp or,
Now I can
or
put
Discord,
both
I
those
guess,
out.
whichever one.
Let me
I guess
tweet
it's
this
Discord.
out. I'll
How are you
tweet
gonna
this out
use
and you
that
guys can see
camera?
it.
No, I said because the camera isn't good, I'll use my
Oh.
phone.
2 G&G streams over 2,000 live viewers.
All right, last.
I'm gonna put dead channel. Dead.
Last part of the
channel
superstructure,
taps.
dog.
All right, 2 G&G streams.
The only problem I have with it, other than the very end where it kind of warps, this isn't even a big deal, but the bridge isn't parallel with the ground; it's slightly bent
Bro,
forward.
I can't see it, dog. It's too far away.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll point it out when I can fucking show you.
You can show me right goddamn now. Oh.
Same time
I gotta move the fucking
with
thing. So.
over 2,000 live viewers. There it is. Dead channel tax, baby. Dead channel. Shout out to everybody supporting the dead channel of the 199. Really appreciate that. I'm not sure how we will ever recover, but we do have this right here. Joe Kent says, to ensure the ceasefire is successful, we must ensure that we restrain the Israelis. And Tim Pool says, is the response to Trump backing off to antagonize everyone?
And then when it opens, now you open your thing and then it goes in, and over time.
So then that's something's wrong. It's not just slow.
Oh my god.
Sense.
This guy's so gay, dude. Holy shit.
Hey, if there's no hole in the water, does the water get out?
Hey, when I just said.
Nice, dog.
Something's
Let's listen
wrong.
to this.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Great news this evening. There's been
Wow.
a 2-week ceasefire agreed upon tentatively between us and the Iranians. It's unconfirmed yet if the Iranians have accepted this deal as well, but I hope that they have. It's absolutely essential that we ensure that the Iranians do not sabotage
If
this
there's
ceasefire
no
or
hole,
eventually
then
lasting peace
water bottle
with the Iranians.
the
We're on the cusp of
water
doing
get out.
the moves reopened. We hopefully start to the world energy supply economy back online. The last thing we want is the Israelis doing what they have done in past negotiations and targeting the negotiators.
So we get a peace deal, and suddenly it's Israel, 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 Israel.
We're taking a series of strikes that escalates the conflict. In order to ensure that we can restrain the Israelis, we actually have to start removing features of the military support that we give to them. We have to take away enough from them that they simply cannot go on the offense, that they're using all their military capabilities that we provide for them and that they have organically for the defense of their country and not for offensive operations inside of Iran. It's absolutely critical that we take this step and don't just take Israel's word for it, that they agree to this ceasefire simply because they have a very bad track record of adhering to these deals. We also have to keep in mind that Israel has a different strategic
Oh,
outcome than
what's
we do. Us
happening?
working
My
towards any kind of
fucking
agreement with the
the
Iranian government
thing
works against
is
the Israeli
closed
strategic
for
objective
6
of toppling this
months and
government completely and totally. We have to recognize
water
that in order
inside
to properly
the
address
car.
Israel.
This
Because
guy's
Israel
so
could
gay,
spoil
dude.
any peace that we are trying to achieve. We have to
Holy
keep that
fuck.
in mind. It's very good news we took this ceasefire. We have to understand that there is no military solution to the conflict right now. Basically, every action militarily that we've taken has only strengthened the regime, and it's done a lot to destabilize the entire region.
This guy's a fucking retard. And so I agree with Tim Pool's, like here he's like, so in response to Trump's backing off, we should just antagonize more people. Like it's so stupid, man. Good Lord. These people are nuts. Daily Wire posted this, that Trump slams CNN World News for posting a fraudulent Iranian statement.
How's the water
Trump
getting in the
this dude
car?
is fighting
The
people
whole
all over the
fucking
place.
tube.
I have
Or
no
no
idea how
problem
Trump
with
is
steel.
able to deal with all of the fighting that he
Of
is
the
doing. It's
tube.
crazy. This man is an unstoppable force. It's unbelievable. He calls out every fucking body, dude. My goodness. He is just like he's stopping like massive military operations. He's got a big ceasefire. And his whole thing is like I'ma still call out CNN. Like, dude, this guy's something else, man. So, Zachary says, I love watching leftists and fake MAGA cope from being wrong. Never gets old. Classic. You are correct, sir. Bright Matt says, hey, Jeremy, I don't know if you know, but Trump endorsed candidate Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat. Clay Fuller won. Republican hold. This feels as good as a reform gain hold in elections. MAGA. I'm not familiar with that, but I'm glad that happened. So I appreciate the updates, as always. Mar Miller says, wait, you support Trump and you grift? Damn it. I hope you'll still support me, Mar Millen. I didn't know you knew that, but no, I don't know. Jeremy doesn't know how to find the missile launch alerts. I mean, I launched a missile in your mom's mouth last night, so she seemed to know I was very aware of where the missile could go, and she invited me back tonight. But that's another discussion for another time, okay? Linebacker Social with the gifted membership, thank you. Andrew says Iran is still sending missiles
it's so
to
much
Israel,
funnier because it
typical
cuts it in
Iran
and out.
behavior. That is true. That is true. I mean, listen, I see the reports out there. I've seen many of them, but I have no idea.
Is that what did you laugh there, or
here's the thing.
what was that?
As much as I meme
Bro,
the
that's
anti-Israel
you.
crowd,
Oh, fuck! I didn't.
I don't
laughing.
believe Israel either. Okay, I believe Israel's putting information out there to continue to push narratives out there too. Like, memeing aside, sarcasm aside,
You're not
with the anti-Israel crowd, I don't like Israel. I don't trust Israel. I don't trust their, government. I don't trust their news media. I don't trust their leadership. So I don't necessarily believe anything coming out of Israel as well. So just to be clear on that. Yeah, I mean, whenever you have, when I hear directly from the White House, then I will talk about it. Simple as that. Let's see. What is this? Oh, so there's CNN International. As POTUS just said, Iran's official statement is linked to his truth below and posted by the Iranian foreign minister. So they are pissed. They are pissed at CNN. Big time. Jeremy just bounced.
It's gonna go.
But I already got the payment, so I should be okay.
It's gonna go.
Israel likes to antagonize Iran as well. Absolutely, they do. Daniel Moore says Daniel Moore also hail McCara, Jeremy, Beardo, what is that? Scary old mods in chat. Kate Manfield says, super chat, bomb the chat, make Jeremy read them all. Oh, this is what you guys were trying to do while I wasn't here, Kate. Now I see. Now I see what's going on. Bucks in the chat. Apollo's attacks for when you get back. I see what you guys were doing. Super chat, bomb packs. I need you guys to do what I mean at this, right? Don't let Beardo in that fucking
Damn, dog. Somebody's got anger issues.
Even if it's just $1 super chats, I don't care. But just like make sure that they have a ton to read. Do not
Dog, your sister's just trying to help. Dog, why are you yelling at her?
Ladybug's idea. Okay. Noted.
There's no one can explain it to me.
Ronnie says make Ladybug blue again.
Dog, it's claw.
Was it like for a mod? Wanting Ladybug to get a mod? I've discussed that with the mod. Heir to the Empire says this channel is under a quack. Oh my god. Greg says Duckcast 199. iDucks rise up. Oh boy. Kate says Jeremy is cheating. He needs to read it live. That's what I was highlighting. At least it's not the final countdown on loop. Kate says Duck Pit 199. Sith Lord says World War III canceled. Just like that. Just like that. It is canceled. So quickly, how that just changes. I'm looking to see if there's any updates right now. Oh, I gotta hear this. Owen Schroyer defends Alex Jones. I gotta hear this.
I think I mentioned this yesterday. I didn't get too much into it. I saw the Bob Barnes, Alex Jones interview. And I saw the response and the attacks. And so I'm watching all of these people now attack Alex and throw Alex under the bus. And, you know, it's obviously no secret here, the fallout between us. But this isn't even about Alex. This is just about the truth. And I'm watching these people attack Alex, and I'm just like, you know, it's funny. Every single person that I'm watching attack Alex Jones after that video, I mean every single one, not a single one of them has ever lost anything. Not a single one of them has ever suffered for their politics. Not a single one of them has ever sacrificed anything for their politics. Not a single one.
Well, can you define what that means? Because it's all relative. So I know for a fact that, like, you know, Owen Schroyer has actually been to jail, to prison over his politics. Regardless of what you think about Owen Schroyer, the man has, you know, been to jail. Obviously, Alex Jones has been railroaded, but can you define what suffering means, Owen? Because it's really important for you to frame what you mean by that. Because by your definition, or at least by your experience, I haven't suffered from my politics because I haven't been to prison over it, okay? But I have suffered financially in a huge way because of lack of sponsorships. That people just do not want to sponsor us, and it's very tough to find genuine sponsorships that won't cancel you simply because of who we are. Now, does that classify as suffering? I mean, it's really up to what do you mean by that? You need to define what you mean by that. I think everybody that supports Trump suffers in some capacity. It's all relative to their specific situation, especially if you're online. You are going to be put in a certain box. You're going to be treated a certain way, and there is certain people that you will never be able to interact with and certain things that you will never have access to. That's just the truth of the matter. So what do you mean by that? Maybe he explains more.
You know? And it's common, actually. I found that it's extremely common. The only people that are willing to fully engage in this cult, the only people that are willing to defend Donald Trump at every lie, with every bomb, with every broken promise, with every gaslight, The only people that are
Apparently,
willing to support Trump are the
there's
people that have not
so
paid
it
anything
goes
for it. It's always been a
through
free ride for them.
fucking
They're the grifters.
pipes.
They are, by definition, the grifters.
Holy sh!
They sell Trump hats. They sell Trump shirts. They wouldn't
Give
even
him
have
a
their social media
fucking
following if they didn't tell you
Nobel
how much they love Trump
Peace
for the last
Prize.
Ladybug made a comment.
Dude.
I couldn't find it to highlight, so I'm going to have to go back before
Nice.
I lose it. Hey, now, I made Jeremy money.
What'd you say, dog?
Comment. If you
Said nice.
don't understand the context.
Why,
of this
why
comment,
nice,
it's
dog?
fucking
What
hilarious.
happened?
That's why I wanted to highlight it. Ladybug says, hey, now, I made Jeremy money. All these dudes you guys tried to sell me to Bebop. I deserve
Yo, you don't know that
reparations, D-Day
dirt
Cobra.
can go through
4
pipes,
6 years,
dog.
however long they've been doing it, 2 years. It's 100% of the time. It's 100% of the time. So I just find it funny. You're going to attack myself, Alex Jones, whoever else.
What does an attack mean? Like, all I can speak to, and Owen Schroyer probably has no idea who I am. That's totally fine. But what are you defining as an attack? What is an attack? I need to understand what that means. What is an attack? To disagree with you, to say that you are being ridiculous by calling out Trump, and essentially the alternative is Democrats. That's what it is. What is an attack?
Oh,
Please explain
shit.
what that means.
These are the people that have actually suffered for supporting Trump.
I don't know what that means. So, but and I don't think I'm gonna find out what he means by any of that. So, the Trump White House just went off on people spreading fake news about what President Trump agreed to with Iran and their 10-point plan. So I have seen so many people responding to what they thought was the 10-point plan. I have seen people that I highly respect responding to what clearly was a lie about the 10-point plan that Trump agreed to. These people, like,
What did this fucking
Twitter
piece
is
of
a
shit
shit
send
show.
me, dog?
I will continue to say, the more to listen.
Yeah, entry-level jobs require 3 years of experience. Holy fuck, dude.
It's over, dog. Oh, shit.
Like it's way worse than that, dude. Yeah. Have I ever told you how much the price of at least my house has gone up since my parents bought it, and like when we either at the end of middle school for us or the beginning of high school?
I can't remember.
I think they bought it for $310. A low estimate now is probably like $850. If it was renovated, it'd be like probably $950. So that's nice. The only way you could afford a home is if you already had one. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
I say this as somebody that spends a lot of time on Twitter. The less time you spend on Twitter, the better. It's better for your mental health. It's better for your day-to-day life. It's better for everything. Let me spend time on Twitter so you don't have to, all right? Because it is not good for you. And even I struggle to fucking stay on Twitter sometimes, but there you go. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, you loser. Go back to whatever hole you crawled out of because you clearly can't read. Damn! Masters Japan Twitter is awesome. That's what Hayden Wayne says. That's what Hayden Wayne says. My goodness. It's Twitter's a shit show, man. So bad. Let me see. Knights of Ben says checkmate play tonight by 6'3", 215 pounds. Let's freaking go. T. Little says disappointed, no nuke tax. Yeah, that's a lot of them right now on social media are very upset about that. John Orchard says Jeremy has got to have some way to grift this, which I respect. Here's your straight tax. Bebe told me, BB told me to say hello. Shalom. Keep rocking, bro. Thank you. Kate says duck pit grift tax. John says the sheriff don't like it. Rocking the Casbah. Is that what you meant? Kate says bots don't leave duck chats. Blame Jeremy duck song. Jack says, why did my dear leader Trump delay the return of Jeebus? Random commentator says, it's 7:41. You are late, tax. Kate says, 4 minutes until the mage IDOT is back. I bet he'll never pick the duck song again. Becky Proton says, breaking. Iran launches missile at Israeli moments after Trump's ceasefire announcement. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. It could be true, but I don't know if it's true. Random commentator says, hail iDucks. Kevin says, what will Tucker and the Islamic Black twins do now since Trump is no longer bombing Iran? And now prices will go way down. They'll be very upset.
Dog, how was work today, dog?
I am happy to welcome you
My
to
day off.
Dog, you skipped work again, dog.
It's fucking Wednesday, you retard. I don't have work.
Nice.
That puts it into perspective right there. It's so freaking funny. Sola Felix says, Panikins war criminal. Now Taco. Pretty much. They're very predictable. Daniel Moore says, Candace is going full AOC on X. Life is good. Storm Shadow says, Taco. Trump always conquers others. LFG. John Jones says, my only worry is that the regime stays in place. Granted, a good chunk of the regime was wiped out. Michael says, CNN is spinning Iran 1. They just can't be satisfied. Fader Mike, and I just accidentally removed that one because StreamYards is glitchy as hell. So let me see if I can go find yours really quick. No super chat left behind. Vader Mike says, new Trump post about CNN. Okay, yeah, that's the one I covered earlier. Your Army says, Trump tweeted about the RoboCop after Iran ceasefire. Andrew says, I wonder what Alex Jones and Tucker think about Trump now, Panikins. It will be interesting to see their spin, and I will be covering that tomorrow. Nick Fluter says, people falsely using the PDF label to need to be sued. I agree with that. JRG says, Candace in that X photo looked demonic. Teresa says, watch the Panikins rant tomorrow. Trump caved. That's exactly what will happen. Peter says, two waiting, hurry the F up tax. Ministry of Front Thing says, he's in the William Wizard years. William the Wizard years. Ronnie West is still waiting to hear what you've lied about. Me too.
Yet.
Still waiting, man. I was looking forward to finding out. Daniel Moore says, just found out you support Trump. Unsubscribing. See, man, this is what happens when you guys tell my chat that I support Trump. I've been trying to keep that a secret. And now, apparently, the secret's out that I support Trump. So I don't know how I'm going to survive now. Gollum's half-botched circumcision says, yo, Yanks,
Hey,
pay
come
attention to your Congress. The foundations of the next Federal Reserve are being laid with Clarity Act in the crypto bill.
Come here.
I got to learn more about crypto, especially with this Rumble Wallet stuff. You guys supporting on Rumble Wallet's super cool. Waffle Master and Mar Millen. Rabnat says, these people remind me of Jonah when he demanded God destroy is it whatever? Oh, they love war and death. If it can make Trump look bad, peace won tonight. And there's Delona's 50 gifted memberships from a little bit earlier today. Thank you so much for those 50 gifted. Andrew says, Iran still sending missiles to Israel, typical Iran behavior. Vault 199 says, Bureau trying to end Tuesday night's main event in 3 hours. Don't fucking let him end it No. We're not letting that happen, okay? Arclight199 says, Jeremy, you for real? You support Trump? Guys, I don't need you guys talking about me supporting Trump, okay? Please don't. Okay? No, we're stream sniping. Do not let him end, okay? Send. I don't care if it's just dollars and $2.
Just get in.
Well, in order for you to read it, you got to spend a minimum of $2. Spam him, all right? Holy crap!
Real. Fuck
Who's
is
that?
this?
What is that?
The video's real. I just want to prove it to you that the video's real.
Oh, that's Betty from Funkfile.
Hold on.
We hear it, by the way.
You can't
That's
force us
great.
to watch these gross videos.
Here we go.
dude.
Can you bless me with something,
Oh gosh.
money-wise? Please.
Can you suck it?
Oh,
See, it's real. and it's got almost 400,000 views.
Horrible.
What the hell?
It's a real video.
You made it sound like it was some weird gross.
Holy crap, man. Maybe we should end this at 3 hours. What the hell is going on? I'm not seeing super chats. Don't let them end this stream before I get back. BJ the Vigil says, quack, quack, D-Day Ducksworth. Miniature Run Thing says, World War III got Starfleet Academy. Daniel Moore says, Ladybug mod before Daniel Moore, atrocious. Not a Felon says, AJ supporting the Deep State was not on my 2026 bingo card. Ugly Duckley says, at last, the Duck Revolution has began. The new order is near. No beardos. Katas will be allowed. Viva la revolution. Brain Rot says, mouth missiles for mom tax. Incoherent Name says, these right-wing influencers attacking Trump will take credit for the ceasefire by saying their criticism put pressure on the administration. Get ready for the cope and cringe tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun.
Has to call collect to call to Cole.
To call to Cole?
To call to Cole. Yeah. Oh, to talk to Cole.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
call
I
collect.
thought that was like an Amazon.
Arclight, thank you for the get the membership.
Yeah. Mr. Bentham with a 20. I feel dumb. I've been at a stream with a timer waiting for a certain fig to come back, only to be told by Jessica that you're over here. Jeremy's gay, beardo fat, pink shirt. Tweet him.
Tweet 'em.
Tweet him.
Okay, but the
Thank you for the $20, Mr. Bentham. Son is
oh man, look at that.
Mario is canonically taller than him.
You went off right for that one. Togvan says, Iran just sent a barrage of missiles at Israel. Were they a part of the ceasefire? I have not checked the 10-point plan. I don't know if that report is true or not. Predon Corp says, Beardo's pink shirt tax. Suffa Beardo. Kev the Cobbler says, did you see Asman got 7-day ban? I saw he got a 7-day ban on Twitch. I personally don't understand why he still streams on Twitch, but I did see that he got the 7-day ban over there. Maga Mike says, I thought Jeremy was a Dave Smith supporter. That's what I thought too. Duck Chat Music, thank you. Fear the Tech support. Does he know what I mean?
Oh, you guys are perverting. Look at this old lady show, and I'm not going to have it. We have Cole Hauser, who's Canadian, on here, and he's hearing things that he should never have to hear.
This poor old lady's like, can I just get some food? He's like, are you gonna suck it? You made us watch that.
Suck it.
It's a prank video.
You made us watch it.
Main event being main event. So, so right here, so where exactly did Trump accept the 10-point Iranian proposal? These people will truly just lie nonstop. This is what they do. This is what they do. It's crazy. Marmilla says, mega grift maxing, Cobra Cash streaming, Tuesday night's main event, perfect react to your other stream ongoing. This is how we roll. This is how we roll right here. But this is what they do, man. It's so disgusting, and so many people just eat this shit up. Good Lord. They're so mad. They're so angry. I just saw, hang on, let me see if I can find this. Okay, find it. All right, right here. Jack Keane sounds the alarm on trusting the Iranians in a deal. They're liars and cheats. I don't trust any of them. This is where I'm at.
General Jack Keynes, our senior strategic analyst. And
This is where I'm at.
Four-star general. So, what do you think went down during this deadline?
Well, listen, first of all, I appreciate President Trump and wanting to open the Straits of Hormuz, certainly, and also put together a deal with the Iranians that would give us everything. They would have to surrender everything that we would take away from them using military force. That's the essence of the deal. And the top of that list certainly is they have to give up and let us take away the nuclear enrichment that they absolutely have. And that's got to be in that deal, and it's got to be number one in the deal, because at the beginning of everything here, it was about their nuclear capability. But think about, what did the Iranians want here also? Why did they close the Straits of Hormuz? They closed the Straits of Hormuz simply to put pressure on the administration to stop the war. And we have stopped the war. So let's understand what's at play here from the Iranian perspective and also from our perspective.
By the way, Trump is really pissed off because he says Trump says authorities are determining the legality of CNN issuing a fake Iran statement. Trump is pissed. He is not letting this one go, and I'm.
Oh.
Oh, unlimited.
Glad. He is on a war path against everybody right now.
I don't trust the Iranians at all. The president doesn't trust them either. He's negotiated with them time and time again. He knows they're liars and cheats. So this comes down to the deal itself and what's in it and the verification for it. The Iranians are experts at obfuscating and delaying deals. And they lie and promise and don't deliver. So there's a lot wrapped up in the deal. My preference would have been to keep the war going as leverage to make that deal. But we are where we are now. And we're in a ceasefire. And it comes down to all the points in making that deal, for sure. And we'll see how that turns out. It looks like the president is getting indications from the Iranians that they're willing to concede on all of those points. I don't dispute the fact that people are saying that. Whether they actually do it is another matter, and that's my concern about this. And the president and his team knows who they're dealing with. So we're going to have to hold their feet to the fire, and if this blows up in our face, we have to have the stomach to finish this militarily. And the Iranians are counting on the fact, I think where they're coming from, delay, obfuscate, and the fact that the Americans have stopped and the straits are open and ships are starting to flow again, that we would not have the stomach to go back and return to military operations.
How are you going to spin this one, Jeremy? Israel's fault. Isn't that what you always do? Like, that's literally all I know of you in the chat, Michael, is that you just blame everything on Israel. So I'll just do Israel's fault. I mean, isn't that what we do? That's what we're supposed to do, right? Israel's fault. Man.
That, I think,
is that right? Hey, there we go. Yay, now we're on the same page.
We'll know pretty quick.
You see how easy it is to make these this motherfucker's about to be my biggest fucking fan now because I sarcastically said it's Israel's fault. He's like, I gotta support this guy. I gotta support this guy. Yeah. I gotta support this guy. Oh man, oh yeah, this guy's my favorite streamer now. That's it. That's what's gonna happen there. So, yeah. There you go. Good answer. Israel did it. Pay me now. Give me super chats.
When it gets down to the actual fine points of the
Holy
deal and how we verify it and the concessions they're willing to make, and we'll see what that is. But I am.
Dog, did you read any of the
skeptical about
book today, dog?
Nope.
Nick, too shy
Dog.
for $400. Not one, not two, not three, but $400. Jeremy, have you ever been airsofting? If not, try it sometime. It's awesome and a great workout. Also, we cannot lose the midterms in November and let the Democrats back in control. And I honestly think we won't, despite whatever the fake MAGA leftists and anti-Israel shills may say online. Don't believe the hype. 199. God bless America. I have been invited to go airsofting a couple of times. Have not had a chance, but definitely been invited by friends. And yeah, man, I mean, I do agree. Like, this is we cannot lose these midterms. We can't. It's so crucial. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm obviously very nervous about this because history is not on our side with this. So and this is the problem with the people that are pushing the anti-MAGA narrative and all that, is that they lie. The messaging should not be that we're going to lose the midterms. The messaging should be, historically speaking, winning the midterms is incredibly difficult. So we should absolutely pull together and make sure that we win and not have any infighting and nonsense and division, because historically speaking, this is a huge uphill battle. Historically speaking, we don't have a chance. But if we work together, we can pull this off. We just did it in the election of 2024. Trump won every swing state. He won the popular vote. So the proof is in the pudding. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I do agree with you though. Thank you. $400 freaking dollars. $400. Hail to you, brother. We got this. We're gonna have to.
The Iranians,
we have to
because
win
I
it.
flat don't trust them, and I don't like taking the pressure off them by going to a ceasefire, which is what they want in any event, to force the United States to stop the war, and we have done that. Admittedly, only temporarily, but we got to see what's in that deal.
General, it sounds like you think this ceasefire is not going to last. And if it doesn't last and it blows up, what do you think the U.S. military posture should be?
Well, we have to finish what we started. The Israelis need about 10 days to 2 weeks. We're about the same. There's still lots of targets out there for hit.
Again, so this kind of goes into the way that these people are going to frame everything. No, I don't believe that that we should trust the Iranians at all, and I don't think the ceasefire holds. Not even close. That's not even gonna but the people that are gonna sit there and push this, they're gonna act like MAGA believed that the ceasefire would last. This is still part of everything Trump is building, everything Trump is trying to accomplish. This is what is all in the works. Trump shouldn't have backed off, you mean? Yes, he should have. He's not going to kill 90 million people, okay? He's not going to destroy, he's not going to kill civilians and all of that. It's not going to happen. But the fact that he made people believe that it was going to happen shows you the power of Trump. Shows you the power. By the way, we got a $400 super chat. And do you know what that means? We got to get a little Sydney Sweeney up in here. I mean, everybody likes a red dress on Sydney Sweeney, right? I mean, everybody likes that. Seriously. Seriously, how do you not? How do you not? Nips litter, don't you start that bullshit about mid. You get the hell out of here with that nonsense. Ain't nothing mid about that. Nothing. All right? Not one single thing. Simple as that. But anyway, you know what? We haven't done it in a while.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
AF. Man, some people that I highly respect were reposting these right here. Some people that I highly respect were retweeting these, thinking that this was the 10-point plan that Iran says the U.S. agreed to. How do people keep falling for this shit, man? How like, we're too far into this for you just to buy into this, all right? It is unbelievable. Right here. 8 a.m. Trump should be removed from office for the threat that he made. 6 p.m. Trump is chicken for not following through on the threat he made. One thing is for certain. The TDS shall continue tomorrow. Holy crap, man. This is exactly it. Why didn't he go ahead and bomb them and kill all those people? These people do not understand negotiations. They don't understand leadership. They don't understand tough decisions. Good Lord, man. Heel Riffs says, duck chat music tax. Thank you. Zinny Biscuit says, I left for a while. What's up, nuclears? Let's see. Zachary says, President 47 reached a deal on 4-7. Did he plan this? Probably did. Kevin Stewart says, notice the news and news don't talk about ICE and deportations as much with Iran going on. That is true. Mark Briali says, Sydney's a 6 out of 10. Don't worry, though. I'll take one for the team. Oh, man. That's a brave and stunning guy right there. Jason J says, it hasn't even been 2 hours and Iran already violated the ceasefire. I wonder how Trump feels now that he got played. I don't know if you're intentionally being retarded or if you're just retarded. I don't know the answer to that question. But hey, respect. All right. Mr. Benson says, bro, Beardo is messing up main event again. What is he doing now? What is he doing now? Hang on.
You know, that is how we grow. We did get in a fist fight at the Red Coconut.
Praise the raw.
Thank you for the $20. Dr. Quagsire with the 10. Holy damn. This is not made for the fans. Also, Phelps, I'll throw a lot of money to Jeremy. They made Peach the main character. They gave Rosalind backstory to Peach. This is the Minecraft movie.
Rosalind.
That's what they...
Packy Protest says, Ladybug doesn't like Bebop. Bebop, maybe she's a rock steady man. You never know. Apollo says that the IRGC has dedicated most of its existence upon a foundation of lies. Don't tell the left that. It's according to the left. They're just perfect there, man. Israel will break the ceasefire first. Yeah, it's usually Israel's fault. Like, Israel, like, to be fair, like, I have it on good authority that Israel is the reason that the sequel trilogy for Star Wars was bad. It's all Israel's fault. And I wish I would have known that when I started talking about Star Wars. Dude, could you imagine the grift I could have gotten if I just blamed, like, the Star Wars sequel trilogy failure on Israel? That would have been great. That would have been great. Holy crap. Like, they're responsible for the Marvel Cinematic Universe falling apart. They're responsible for the Snake Eyes movie. Dude, this is great. Yeah, that's a good one right there. I'm gonna remember that one. When I start talking, because I'm gonna make more videos for Geeks and Gamers. So when I keep doing that, it's just gonna be blame everything.
Want me to stream, dog?
Hell yeah, be okay with that.
If you want to, dog.
Bill O'Reilly predicted the Iran extension. This is what Nandy was talking about. There's Gay Rubin, by the way. DeSantis bro, Gay Rubin.
We are taping this now. It is 3:50 p.m. on Tuesday, April 7th. We're going to air this at 7:15. Supposedly at 8 p.m., something is going to happen. Where are you at with all of this at the moment?
You know, it's a guess, but I think there is a chance that there'll be an extension because I know talks are going on through Pakistan.
I started
And
it all.
believe that Donald Trump wants to kill civilians. In fact, I know that because about 4 weeks ago, Dave, I had an extensive conversation on the phone with the president about the whole situation and how to bring it into the realm of reality without massive destruction. And he was absolutely convinced that he could get a deal from the mullahs, and that's what he wanted. Didn't want to use heavy military action. So I can report that as fact, and then he and I went over what the deal might comprise. The main component, obviously, is
Dog,
the mullahs
should
would
I
have
be
to
your
allow
first
weapons inspectors in
follower,
to monitor
dog?
their uranium situation. The fact
Straight
that
up.
they won't do that should tell everybody in the world of their ill intent. Why wouldn't you do that?
I like how every time I show Bill O'Reilly,
Fucking find my stream, dog.
he got old. It's like, yeah, I mean, Bill's getting up there.
Oh wait, you have
That's
3
true. He's
followers
definitely
actually.
getting up there.
All right, I already do follow you.
But yeah, so I think tomorrow's going to be a very interesting day. The freakouts are going to be crazy.
It's
and
fucking
CNN
faggots
right
not
now is
watched
catching
my stream.
hell
Your
right
fucking
now.
stream hasn't started, bitch.
They are.
You're just
Trump
fucking
is
spinning in
pissed at
circles.
CNN. I mean, he's always kind of pissed at CNN, but he's very mad at them right now. And so I am very interested to see how this one plays out. Because and this I'm looking forward to the Tucker Carlsons, the Alex Jones, the mainstream. Tomorrow's gonna be a very fun day. Cannot wait. Yeah, CNN effed up big time. Like, and Trump is very pissed off about them spreading fake news. The taco memes will be dropping tomorrow from the Trump haters and the TDS. So yeah, right here. This is it. The life of a modern panickin. Trump says something that sounds crazy. People freak. Yeah, right here. This is it. The life of a modern panickin. Trump says something that sounds crazy. People freak out and take every word literally. Trump gets a negotiated deal closed. They move quickly to complain about the next thing. This is it right here. Boom. Nick too shy for another $100. Says, I got a huge tax return because of Trump. $9,000. That would not have happened under Democrats.
In the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon.
Ready? This is kind of my go-to fill. It's really easy. Like, I feel like you can learn it really fast.
What is that? The Deus Ex? Or
Yeah.
what other Latin terms do they have in that game?
I do not know.
I feel like it's more worth it now to own a PlayStation than it was a year ago.
I would like to congratulate everyone on surviving the end of the world. End of the world is here, and we all survived it, apparently. And the people that are very upset about Trump going to murder 90 million people, they're also upset that Trump didn't murder 90 million people. Make it make sense. So yesterday, the deadline of Donald Trump and his threat to end an entire civilization, that really had people upset. Oh my God, I can't believe Donald Trump is going to drop a nuke.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone.
Whoa.
Nuclear weapon on Iran and murder 90 million people. Oh my God, this is so terrible. Now, what did people like me, you, and others say? We're like, this is what Trump does. He's been doing it for a long time. Not sure what you're upset about. And of course, what happened? Exactly what everyone that's been paying attention said would happen. Trump throws out a crazy scenario, gets everybody freaked out, gets everybody panicking. Some people think he's crazy, which he uses that to his advantage. And then before the deadline hits, what happens? Oh, we have a deal. Well, those same people that were upset about Trump being a mad king and going to murder 90 million people, got really mad because Trump didn't, in fact, murder 90 million people. It's crazy. And it's expected. So what do we do with these types of people? We laugh at them. We meme on them. We drop tacos in the chat. And we make lots of super chats. Because that really upsets the Panicans. Oh boy, does it upset them big time. So anyway, good to see all of you here on a Taco Wednesday. And for those uninitiated that don't know, the taco is a leftist meme where it's taco, Trump always chickens out. Okay? And so, of course, what does MAGA do best? We lean into the memes. We take complete ownership of the memes. So, yeah, Taco Trump, okay, let's go. So that's the whole reason why the tacos are a big thing today. And that's what we'll do. We will continue to lean on just that. But yeah, good stuff indeed. And look, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to filter through. There's a lot of bullshit to kind of filter through to kind of see what exactly is going on. You've got a lot of reports from Iranian state media. You got a lot of reports from Israel. I don't know what's true and what's not. I have no idea. So I just tend to listen to whatever the White House and President Trump says. Boston loves you, Jeremy. Well, right back at you. I've been to Boston a few times. I very much enjoyed my time there. It was awesome. MC Tasman says it's been a while, but let's see. Here's the question. Roger Taylor, Queen, or Steve Adler, GNR? That is a tough question. I mean, I instead of like specifically like individuals, I'd have to go with just picking bands, and I prefer Guns N' Roses slightly over Queen. I prefer Guns N' Roses slightly. Tree Bear with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Ladybug says to piss off 207 Patriot. Yeah, 207 Patriot is really mad in the chat. And I want you to know that all super chats will be dedicated directly to you, 207 Patriot. So thank you, Ladybug. John freaking Murdoch for 50 says, let's talk about all this winning. Hail IDOT, hail 199, happy Jessica. Let's freaking go. Hail to you, John freaking Murdoch. Normal Man says, Trump's ability to tell people stupid needs to be studied. It really is an incredible ability, man. It really is. I've talked about it a lot lately. Minister Wrong Saint says, the left, Trump is a fool for trusting Iran. Then why did Obama give them billions of dollars? The Tucker right, Trump is a fool for trusting Iran. Why Joe Kent say they promise no nukes? Exactly. Like, it's so...
Beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop beep boop beep boop beep 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 beep.
Nice.
What happened, dog? You fucking
No.
You fucking dead.
Piece of shit.
So funny, man. But we're going to get into all of that. Stormbreaker says, Jeremy, why are we negotiating with terrorists? You mean Democrats? Captain JPS says, the world didn't blow up tax. Stopping Motion says, at this point, you and Crowder are the only people I trust. Well, I appreciate that. I don't belong in the same, category as Crowder. He's been around for a long time. He's been doing this for a lot longer than me, and he's far more knowledgeable than me. But I do appreciate that. And I think Crowder is one of the best if not the best major conservative voices in media for sure. A-Rod says, Taco, Trump always controls outcomes. Hey, I like that. I like that. Matt Morris is pretty good as well. He is. He's very good. He's very good. Let's see. The Mass Marvel from 207 Patriot says, I'm a lonely loser. Yeah, we kind of picked up on that one. It was pretty easy. The VJ's Vigilance says that the podcast pros are upset they weren't right. Well, they're spinning it as that they were right. And that is the spin that's going on. But hey, look, we got Megyn Kelly, who's very upset. Megyn Kelly's very upset.
Now
she really did the whole. Oh my God, she did the meme. She did the YouTuber sigh meme. This is like the typical YouTuber apology sigh. Let's see here, hang on. Hang on. Is this it right here? It's every time there's like a YouTuber apology. That's what they do. They start out and they're like, let me see if I can find it. There's one meme of that right there. I think it was PewDiePie actually had that one.
Not playing that shit right now.
A video on that. Oh my God, so cringy, man.
You know what I want you to...
We'll go over.
Shut up.
You know what I want you to do?
Shut up.
One day when we're playing Battlefield 6, I want you to stream on Twitch for me. It could just be one game, and I want you to watch me when I do a loop. I want to see what it looks like on the outside. I want to see if it looks.
Oh, you're fucking gay, dude.
Nice. And there's some fucking gang signs, and this guy's going a fucking piece of shit.
For that here in a minute, but let's start with the
Can you film yourself jumping off your roof onto your tailbone?
Now, as you can imagine, that post did not go over well with
Yeah,
the
dude,
Iranians,
I'll get right on that.
or with many Americans. I mean, I don't know about you, but I am sick of this shit.
You know, there's someone out there that has a
sick of
fetish
it.
to paralyze
Can't he just
themselves.
behave like a normal human?
Good.
I mean, honestly, like the president.
That's
I
fucking
really
insane.
shut up. Fucking shut up about that shit.
So what if they're driving and they're like, I'm gonna paralyze myself now, but they crash into another person?
he did, Megan.
Aren't there
What are you
people
gonna do about it? He literally did. What are you going to do about it?
Nice.
Civilians just casually in a social media post. You know, like
Dog, you're evolving into this creature.
try to understand Trump and his strategy and to not freak out over his weird social media posts and language
See this
that
thing,
is
dog?
loose and incendiary. Truly, I've lived with it for 10
See
plus
what?
years. I learned
You're
it the hard way
evolving into
when I was on
this
the
thing, dog.
for 9
Yeah,
months.
what
Truly,
is
I think that was a
it?
gift to me in many ways because it helped
It's
me
a
really come to
fucking
understand what he does with his
source.
social media. But this is
Faggot can't even
completely
speak.
irresponsible. And
Right now.
this is wrong.
Yeah, how dare you, Trump? How dare you? How dare you talk firmly to a terrorist regime that wants you dead? How dare you treat them as they need to be treated?
No,
My
fuck you.
It's wrong. He should not be doing it. I don't care that it's his negotiation
This guy's
tactic
schizophrenic,
is
dude?
to
Holy
kill
shit.
an entire country full of
What are you
civilians, men,
talking
women,
about?
and children.
He's talking to himself.
In America,
Bro, talking to the people in the game, fucking retard.
it's wrong. It's not hard to say it. It's not hard to
He's
recognize
a
it.
skid.
I wish he would stop doing
Oh,
this.
fuck, dude. I totally forgot I didn't start the stream. Now I started.
What does that say about him? What does that say about the
Whoa!
position that our country is in right now in these negotiations? He's got to say this.
I did not
You're
know.
dealing with people that literally
Is this the first game?
lie constantly to their
Damn
own
dog, I
people
didn't know there's a
so
fucking
that they
citadel
can
in this
control them. You are dealing
can
with
actually Fucking retarded.
people that will
Are you
kill their
fucking
own
retarded?
people if they defy them. And you're mad because Trump is using strong negotiation tactics to deal with them? Are you fucking kidding me?
Can't be a dignified, strong leader without threatening a bunch of war crimes? Like what is he, Genghis Khan? Like what is he trying to do? And why can't he do it with strength?
Where the fuck
Sure, go for it.
is the goddamn Citadel
Diminish
Tower?
and demean the United States of America in this way. All right, the Wall Street Journal.
I'm loving this meltdown. I'm loving it. Trump controls every single one of their emotions. They are bigger fans of Trump than I am. They are more obsessed with Trump than any MAGA supporter out there. These people need him to exist. They need him to say something so they can react emotionally. They are completely 100% controlled by Trump and every single thing that he says.
See that dog?
Without him, they have nothing.
Let me
They
see
have
what the face looks
absolutely
like.
nothing. Trump is their
How's that,
entire
Ashley?
Pretty bad.
existence.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And of course, we got our buddy Alex Jones reacting this morning.
So, did the United States lose the war with Iran? Did Israel lose the war with Iran? That's what Iran's saying. That's what a lot.
Trump has killed 40 of their top leaders and generals, including the Ayatollah, but we're asking the question,
I'm fucking
Iran
dead.
win? What?
Other analysts are saying because Trump accepted this ceasefire for them to open the Strait of Hormuz. I'll answer that question. Iran's saying things that aren't true. The U.S. is saying things that aren't true. I just spent a couple hours last night and today making calls, reading over the documents. J.D. Vance, back channel through Pakistan, was able to get them to tacitly accept some of Trump's points.
Now, let me explain to you what's going on here. What's actually happening. And did you hear what he just said? They are essentially saying that J.D. Vance actually made all this happen. That's the new narrative, okay? And that's not isolated. Robert Barnes, 17 hours ago, said excellent work by J.D. Vance getting Trump to take the exit ramp off of the escalator to hell. Without him, it wouldn't have happened. Today, he proved his value to the world, but especially the American people who put their trust in him, okay? So right now, what they are essentially trying to do is they are trying to shift that J.D. Vance is truly the genius behind everything, and because they need something beyond Trump, okay? They need something beyond Trump. So now it's time to discredit Trump and try to put all the focus on J.D., while also trying to create a divide within Trump and Vance. That is what they are trying to do.
Trump accepted some of theirs, but it's only a ceasefire for now. Now, Fox News trying to deceive everybody, all information viewers, many of them, and so the bots and influencers on X, that, oh, this is a great victory. Iran accepted all of the points. No, they didn't. They're also spinning it that Iran violated the ceasefire because they're still shooting missiles at Israel and some of the other neighbors that have U.S. bases in them. That's because Israel said last night, Netanyahu said last
Israel,
night.
Israel's
going to keep bombing.
Damn dog, somebody's in the
Dude,
chat.
do you see how we are now at a point where I have haters asking you to donate to me?
What did they
How
say?
fucking good of a grifter am I?
What did they say?
twisted my haters into begging you to donate to me. How fucking good am I? I deserve a lot of credit for that. That is fucking awesome. Let's talk about it.
That the U.S. will stop bombing Iran for now, and that they will open the Strait of Hormuz for now. So Iran did not win. The United States did not get its objectives. And I would imagine, I hope it's not the case, that this ceasefire will fall apart very, very quickly. But Trump had such a disastrous response to polling numbers and from even Republicans in the Congress when he was saying, we'll destroy your civilization tonight. And clearly, the definition of genocide will never come back. It was such a backlash that Trump listened to Vance and Tulsi Gabbard and pulled back for now. So this is a pause in the insanity. And bottom line, the Iranians will keep the strait closed indefinitely. Unless it's regime change, Trump now knows he's watching a Mark Levin. Now, for all the U.S. cons.
Okay, so thank you, Alex. All right, so Alex is rambling on about all of this, but ultimately, let's talk about what Trump is saying. So, right here, President Trump has debunked this nonsensical 10-point peace plan that everyone is saying.
Dog, I'm about to become a Jedi.
With Iran on. Okay, that happened last night. Everyone was running with this narrative. They were retweeting clearly accounts that were lying about it, and then CNN reported on it, and then Trump went ham on that. But the truth was that was never agreed upon from Trump.
The statement is going to be key ahead of this, where the president says the U.S. will be discussing these talks with Iran only behind closed doors during these negotiations, and he's basically criticizing these lists that are floating around between the Iranians and U.S. negotiators, Nicole. The statement is going to be key.
So that was a huge talking point last night, and Trump has been very, very frustrated with that, especially with CNN reporting on it specifically. He was very pissed off about this, and they can't deal with it. Here's Matt right here. The 10-point plan as a fake news propaganda campaign aimed at keeping Trump involved in the war against Iran. 100%.
This meeting of the council is adjourned.
Congratulations. We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, spies. You get access to special equipment and training. You should go down to the Sea Secretariat and speak to the Special Requisition Force. Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set.
Because they need him,
dog,
and they
it's
need him
Anderson,
to be the Mad King. They
dog.
need him to be the evil dictator that they claim that he is. Simple as that. That's what they need from him. And without him being that, that creates a huge problem for them and their narrative. It's hilarious. And it's so obvious to see what's going on and what their point is. Now, for all of the losers calling or trying to drive this wedge in between J.D. Vance and Donald Trump, J.D. Vance actually says conservatives should stop the black pilling. He actually calls them out.
The piece of advice I'd give to you, and I give it to American students, American conservatives in particular, is resist the temptation to think that victory is immediate or that we're going to win back our civilization through instant gratification. I mean, this institution was founded in 1996. It's far more influential than it was back then, but I think a lot of people, this is particularly true in the United States of America, if they see something that the administration does they don't like, they say, oh, that's not what we voted for, we're going to check out of politics. No. That's the exact wrong response. If we do something you don't like, the response should be to get more involved, to make your voice heard, and to try to push things in the direction that you want them to be pushed. Our civilization was not built overnight. It's not going to be saved overnight. And so what I'd encourage you to do is stay involved, be patient, and don't let disappointment turn to checking out of the system entirely. There's way too much of that, I would say, in the Anglo system and the American system. There's way too much, I didn't like this thing that the vice president said, or I didn't like this thing that the president did, and I'm going to completely check out. We call that blackpilling in the
I
United
got no
States of
fucking
America.
money,
And
dude.
blackpilling is how you give power to the forces that are trying to destroy what our ancestors built.
JD is so on point. And the more and more I hear JD Vance talk, again, I will repeat the same talking points that I've repeated 100 times. JD Vance is better at articulating Donald Trump's talking points than Donald Trump is to people that don't
I
necessarily
ain't got
like
no
Donald Trump.
woman to lick my nutsack, dog.
Dog, you know how to fix that problem, dog.
That can actually save our societies. It will not happen overnight. It will not happen in the term of one prime minister or one
Dog,
president.
Dog,
he's
I'm
Lieutenant
poor.
Albion,
Keep our
dog.
faith in God and we work hard to achieve it. That's what we have to do.
Well said from 48, who I firmly believe will be
Dog, you seeing
number
that?
48 as well. I firmly believe that. I have no doubt, actually. But yeah, it has been really interesting to watch all of this. Here's Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, said the Iranian regime begged for the ceasefire. They've had enough.
No other president has shown the courage and resolve of this commander-in-chief. President Trump forged this moment. Iran begged for this ceasefire, and we all know it. As the President truth this morning, a big day for world peace. Iran wants it to happen. They've had enough. Operation Epic Fury was a historic and overwhelming victory on the battlefield. A capital V military victory.
But I was told that man won. That's what I was told. And so just watching this reaction has been...
Dog, it's your dad.
Now, I like this one right here. This is pretty funny. Three-time Trump voter here. Now, I don't know much about the...
Dog, how are you white if your dad's black?
Nice.
What do you mean he decided not to bomb them? That's the
Dog,
worst
that's
thing
your
anyone
dad,
could
dog.
possibly do. There it
Nice.
is, right there. The good old three-time Trump
Breathing
voter.
any
I'm a three-time
smoke
Trump
today,
voter. I'll
dog.
tell you what, I don't know much about that Iranian regime.
Damn, dog. I'm sorry.
Wait, he didn't bomb them? Well, if that's the worst thing he could have possibly done. They're so fucking retarded. They are absolutely out of their mind. Here's Glenn Beck right
Before
here.
7 p.m. Eastern, you could scroll for maybe 30 seconds and find somebody absolutely certain we were all going to burn to death in the fiery furnace of Donald Trump's nuclear war.
It was 100%. Like, we were all done. It was over yesterday. If you were on Twitter, we were all done. Dead. Over. Completely finished. World was ending.
He was about to wipe out an entire civilization. And he said it, so he meant it. Nuclear war. War criminal. War criminal was being thrown around like it was already settled law. Calls for removal, panic dressed up as analysis, people speaking with total confidence about decisions that were made, and they weren't even in the room for. And I heard it all day long. And I kept asking the same question over and over, and nobody wanted to sit with this even for a second. My question yesterday was, wait a minute. When has the president ever told the world exactly what he was going to do?
Exactly. That is such a good point. And again, you actually have to understand who you're dealing with. You actually have to have knowledge and understanding to realize what we are dealing with. Donald Trump does not tell anyone exactly what he's going to do. Never has, and he never will. That's not who he is.
When has not just this president, any president ever said, you know what, we're going in and we're going to hit these targets this time? You don't broadcast your military plan.
you have had some presidents do that in the past. Let's be real.
To your own press, let alone tell the people you're targeting. Okay? Said this yesterday. Wait a minute. This doesn't make sense. If you do, you're not negotiating, you're performing. And if you're performing, you're putting lives at risk for the sake of
Game like close to like 20 years old at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, it came out on the original Xbox, didn't it?
Well, the Iranians spent the day preparing
No.
for the thing.
The 360
they were
era.
told was coming. They moved assets. They positioned people. Quite honestly, because of what Donald Trump said, they told the world exactly who they are. While our people in our country were calling our president a war criminal, they said nothing about the Iranians, revealing who they really are.
Yes.
You know, in
Yeah, it'll be
case of
20
war,
years
Most of
next
these
year.
people hate America. They're complaining in America, yet they hate America. They hate Donald Trump. They hate America. They hate freedom. Because a lot of them want to live in a world where the government controls them. That's what they want. They want daddy government to control them. The basic foundation of MAGA is freedom. Like that's real. Now again, you can get into all the specifics and the details and all of that. But if you want to talk about a high level view of MAGA, MAGA is about the American dream and it's about freedom. It's about the freedom to control your own destiny. That's what MAGA stands for at a high level. You can get into the meat and potatoes of it and all of that. And that goes counter against all of these people that their entire existence is, I need to be defined by my disabilities. So they put all of their fucking disabilities in their bio, and they need you to use the proper pronouns, and they need all of the government handouts. They need the government to tell them what they can and can't do, what they're able to do, all of that. That is very much why they hate the idea of MAGA, which is about freedom.
we evacuate people, right? There's war coming. Let's get people out of this area. That might be target. What did they do? They put civilians in and around the key strike areas. Power plants, infrastructure, all the things they assumed were on a list. They moved their own people into harm's way. And nobody even asked how many people there were volunteers. Do you suppose they were all volunteers? They put their own people in harm's way. That's a war crime.
You know what I love about this game, dude? They fucking have codex entries that are self-narrating.
There's a big difference there.
So, like, if it's
Donald
about a
Trump
character, it's
knows
that specific
there
character
are
that does
many
it?
people out there that truly
No, look at
believe
this.
that he is crazy.
It reads it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A lot of effort went into this.
Damn, dog. My homie wrote the goddamn game.
Yeah, dude, what's his name?
Well, him and Drew Karpyshyn and another guy co-wrote the first 3 games. At least, the first 2, I think. I don't think he was there for the 3rd one.
He loves the idea that people think he's crazy. Oh, he loves it. Because he uses that to his advantage constantly. It's a perfect negotiation tactic. They think I'm crazy. They think I'll actually do this. it is a perfect place to be in from his perspective.
Fucking
While
bitch.
that was happening, the rhetoric here just kept going up and up and up. He's insane. He's going to wipe out an entire civilization with a nuke. He's going to drag us into something we can't control. He wants nuclear war. And then 8 o'clock came and went, and nothing. No nuclear strike, no mass leveling of cities, no sudden collapse of world war. Instead,
How's the looks maxing going on?
Nice. Well, I didn't fucking
Pakistan.
seize
Conditional,
today, so I guess
structured,
not too
tied
good.
into something very, very specific, the Strait of Hormuz opening safely.
Damn, dog.
Negotiations are continuing. Neither side trusts each other, but both sides stepping back for just a minute. Now,
John freaking Murdoch for 20 says, Trump has never let anyone know his military plans. Why did people believe him this time? People should have seen right through this. Absolutely. But we have a lot of stupid people that hate Trump that will just believe whatever. Ministry of Wrong Things says, people don't understand, even if Trump did this as a temporary ploy to ease the markets and the ceasefire's broken, he still won. The ships are moving, oil is coming down, he bought time. Absolutely, 100%. John freaking Murdoch says, this is like people getting upset over Trump's mean tweets. Mean tweets are back, baby, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Ugly Duckly says, watching podcast their dangalangs back between their legs in the face of Trump's overwhelming force of personality.
You have your monster dog.
So glad they got exposed. So glad they exposed their corruption to us. You
Got steak for dinner, dog.
Sam Wise for 50 says, at this point, I believe there are too much political podcasts. They are chasing each other's talking points. The more outrageous the opinion, the more clicks. I'd rather listen to someone memeing and watching everything unfold. This is a very good point. This is a very good point. And listen, maybe I've been doing this way too long with the internet, and I have just, you know, I know more about the internet now. The internet has definitely changed a lot in the last 5, 6, 7 years. And I do cover a lot of different topics, whether it's, you know, entertainment, video games, movies, sports, theme parks, politics. And it kind of does give me a really good insight into, you know, everything that's going on. And the internet has certainly changed a lot, and I will continue to say that I
Dog, I still don't see the superstructure. Holy fuck.
And the internet has grown apart massively.
Dog, where's the big command center?
I believe that
That's
3-4 years ago, I feel like there was a lot of parallels between the internet and real life. But the more that the internet has become algorithm centric and click-through rate, which is a thing that's used for YouTube and all of that, and you've got monetization on Twitter now, it is truly turned into, it doesn't really, like, there's no,
it's the milky
and the internet. As a matter of fact, like, look at this right here. I was going to talk about this on Geeky Gamers, but it is an interesting social experiment from someone that probably would hate my guts. But these two tweets right here, okay? These two tweets were made simultaneously, okay? Simultaneously about the Mario Galaxy movie. So let's put this in perspective. These two tweets were made simultaneously from the same exact account. Okay? Look at this right here. Just got on a midnight showing for the Mario Galaxy movie, and I gotta say, it was such a massive disappointment. The pacing was so fast that you couldn't appreciate any given scene, and the writing.
You know what time it is, dog?
The movie was made for people to mindlessly.
It's time for depravity.
Same account. Just got out of a midnight showing of the Mario Galaxy movie, and I gotta say, it was such an amazing experience. All of the references were fun, and the movie was clearly made with a lot of love and reverence for not just Mario, but
What
Nintendo as
happened,
a whole.
dog?
Visually gorgeous film, too. What's interesting is that this tweet right here has 10,000 likes. The negative one. Okay? The positive one has 2,500 likes. It was a social experiment. And that's what it was. And it just goes to show you that that's how the internet fucking works. All right? That's how it works. And they even admitted this. This person even said it right here. So I think because Krista responded to it. That's how I saw it. I posted them at the same time too. This
Like,
says a lot
holy
about society.
fuck.
Now, this person's a weirdo. I've looked at their bio. They're a fucking weirdo.
Dog, you
But
resurfaced
the
today.
point being is that that's just how the internet is. Now, that's not to say that one opinion
Disappointed
or the
in you,
other
dog.
is the dominant
You fucking
opinion.
heard what God
it
told you,
does
dog.
show you, though, is
I
that
don't think I did.
one perspective motivates you to post
Typical sinner,
one way,
dog.
and another perspective motivates you to post another way. Now we're seeing that with
That's fucking peak right there, dude.
politics side,
Oh,
big time,
fuck.
big time. And right now, in the world of podcasts,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
politics, talking about Charlie Kirk, talking about Israel, talking about conspiracies of, Israel killing Charlie Kirk or President Trump being involved in killing Charlie Kirk for Israel, which is what Candace Owens is doing right now. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. My goodness. So that's the reality of where we are, and it is what it is. Thank you. JMNZZ450 says, just got to say, all of you people who aren't calling for a violent removal of Trump just haven't suffered. All of you combat veterans who largely agree with Trump's strategy just haven't suffered. That's why I'm better than you, because I've suffered. Let's fucking go. You just haven't suffered enough, people. And you should. Yes, JMNZZ 450 is being sarcastic because of Owen Schroyer's comments the other day, essentially saying you can't have an opinion unless you have suffered. That is his stance right there. Bill Herbs is Iran killing their own people, using their own children as shields, attack civilian infrastructure, constantly and decades attacking the U.S. and the West.
Look at them, sir.
Making a mean tweet. Yes, 100%. Yep.
Holy
Bill
fuck,
Herbs says
dude.
Israel has paid and sponsored absolute
Yeah.
people, and the stupidest messages to make anti-Israel narratives seem crazy. That's why Jeremy's still getting funding. The only logical answer.
Yeah.
Make it rain, Israel. I done said it, man. I'm on the market. I'm a free agent. Israel, Qatar.
You know what else I can do, dog?
Right? Start the
She obeys my build.
The regime gets money from the from the Strait is a mistake. If it happens, they need to stay bankrupt.
See that, dog?
Of it to close it. Reduce the terror
Dude, they
funding,
knew
slow
exactly
arms,
what people would do
rebuild
when they
makes
added
the
that.
people overthrow them easier. Yeah, and again, I don't know exactly how the details are for the Strait of Hormuz. I'm not sure if they're going to be a toll. I don't know if we're getting paid from it. Is Iran getting paid from it? I don't know. Bob says they only need you to believe 10%. Donald J. Trump. That's right. Red Walker says Joe Biden is mentally retarded tax. Yes, he is. Just talk about it, bro, says Greg Kirby. Thank you, Greg Kirby.
What a fucking amazing game, dude.
Take. Our good buddy, Timmy Pool. That's right. I'm interested in what Tim's angle is here. Listen to this.
Donald Trump and Iran have both It is now being reported that the Strait of Hormuz is open. Tankers are able to move freely through as Donald Trump and Iran have both agreed to a ceasefire in the region. Now, we are hearing reports that there are still rockets flying. Conflict is still happening to some degree. We've got Israel engaged in Lebanon, and there are certain Gulf states still fighting with Iran. But for the most part, it seems like things are starting to cool down. And the most important thing is that we allow them to and chill out and say, please get this through.
Marmillion with
Donald
10
Trump has announced
gifties.
a golden age. There's going to be a lot of money, big boats moving through, and we're going to get very rich. And my friends, if this plays out, looks like Donald Trump has secured a major piece on the geopolitical chessboard. What did we say 2 weeks ago on this show?
Dude, there's no way a fucking Western developer would make a game like this.
To the Western sphere of influence. And right now, fingers crossed, Trump has announced some kind of joint venture with Iran to toll anybody passing through the Strait of Hormuz,
Mom?
which, yes,
Could you get, do you have any small elastics? Or like, look, I need to get this, like that. So I need to wrap it around the nose.
could make Iran lots of money, but could also make the United States lots of money. In the end, these Gulf states that want to transport liquid natural gas and crude oil through the Gulf are going to have to pay up. And that's massive for the U.S. and the petrodollar system. Now Trump is saying, thank you to China, thank you to Pakistan, we're getting things done. And we are again. Our fingers are crossed that this will ultimately wind down.
I don't anticipate that this will wind down. I think that common sense tells you you're dealing with the Middle East. And the Middle East doesn't know how to not be in a disaster situation at all fucking times. That's just the reality of it. It's the Middle East. This is what they're known for.
Trump may have just set the board up in such a way the U.S., the Western advantage, is so tremendous, there will be no more opposition. That is, no dominant Chinese hegemonic authority. This is all wishful
If you have any
thinking, mind
gray
you,
ones,
because
that'd
we're
be
still...
perfect.
That's probably too
Way too tight. Like maybe a thin one, so it's not too strong, but it's still could still work. Wait. If you could get me a small one, I don't know if there are any.
I think all the ones like this are all going to be like the same color. So I think all the green ones are the same and all the yellow ones are the same. So
That's not okay. I'll keep those two.
like that's going to be the same size.
Yeah.
Let's see what this blue one is. Huh, what about that?
Yeah, just leave it there. Oh yeah, that could work. Yo, the skin suit is always peak.
Yep.
Like it's isn't it like a base suit too?
Yeah, it's the very first suit you get or have.
Like a lot of Japanese stuff, is it kind of led by a single dude?
I think so, yeah.
The guy's based.
Oh.
Next time we're in the store, I want you to look and see if there's a game, a specific game that I want to see if it's on there. Could do not like a duck face really, but I think if you did one of those in that kind of sense, it would look good. Yeah. Like in that same angle you had. I don't know. I feel like it would work.
Hey. I think that is the perfect ass. I don't think I've seen a better ass, unlike any other female character.
Where do the pictures save? Like just on the game?
When I take a screenshot, it saves on my PlayStation. Fuck, dude. Damn. This is the fall of humanity that you are witnessing, dog.
Yep. When the fucking fembots come out and they look like her, definitely is.
Holy fuck, dude.
Whoa. Holy fuck. Dude, the fact that it shows like all of the side hip and all of that leg, holy fuck, dude.
God.
That might be one of the best ones I've seen in this game.
Damn.
Is that like a DLC one, or you have to play the story?
It's one of the free ones they put out in future DLC. fucking ridiculous. Fuck. Die.
Alright, well, it's done, dog.
What?
It's fucking done.
Bro, where the fuck is the big command base?
I don't think I can zoom in on the count. Oh. There you go, dog. This is the bridge. Right there.
How does it feel to have wasted your money, dog?
Don't know. I'd have to waste my money first.
No, you wasted your money. So just tell me how it feels.
Feels pretty good.
You paid to have a bunch of fucking plastic so you can fucking put a bunch of plastic together, dog.
Alright, I'll be back.
Um,
Never mind. What? I said never mind. Never mind.
dog, you there? Oh. You there, dog? Holy fuck, dude. You there?
Yeah, you're not streaming anymore?
No, not really. I fucking, can't handle that depravity anymore. I can't handle it, sorry. Can you stream?
Can I already? I've been streaming for like 3 hours or 4 hours, dude.
Alright, well, play something else. Dog, what would it take for you to go to a singles event?
So.
Still in the thick of it, and we're hoping these things remain cool and solidify over the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, however, all of these, I don't know how to describe them, anti-Trump people
I like
who
your
use,
thinking.
well, let's put it this way. Firstly, all the anti-Trump people, which includes...
So Tim wants to call out some of his friends, but he can't. He wants to, all right? But listen to this.
The liberals who I don't know how to describe them, anti-Trump people who use, well, let's put it this way. Firstly, all the anti-Trump people, which includes the liberals who always hate Trump, and now the conservatives who broke from Trump and hate him too, are attacking him for having not gone to war. These are grifters, they are liars, and they have nothing but my utter disdain. Some people who I consider friends of the show either have been on Timcast IRL.
Just call him out, Tim. Call him out. Who? Who are you talking about, Tim?
Are sitting here insulting Trump and calling him a chicken despite being critical of the war the whole time. This really boils my blood. I want success in the region. I know there are reports of missile strikes ongoing. Israel.
I personally, you know, and again, here's my thing. Like, again, I believe Trump is trying to do the honorable thing in the Middle East, but I also don't believe that you can fix the Middle East. I just don't think you can fix it.
Dog, I
Maybe
sent you
maybe
something.
you can fix it with Trump, but there's no long-term solution to this area in the world. It is what it is. They are who we thought they were.
What on
A little bit of Denny Green up there. They are who we thought they were. And so the idea of this being a utopia full of
Dog, play
wonderful
it,
people
dog.
that are going to have a great society, it's just
Nah, there's
not,
no after, nigga. Play it now.
it's just not realistic. Like, if you tell me Trump is going to be king and he can be there forever, then maybe, but Trump can't, and he's not king and he's not going to be there forever.
Israel needs to stop firing on Iran. Iran stop firing on Israel. But you don't get there by insulting Donald Trump and saying it's a defeat, it's a loss, Trump is a chicken. Okay. You know what I realized?
Iran was great once upon a time. Yeah, I'm sure Martin Luther King Boulevard in every city didn't have crime for the first day it was around too. But you guess what? It is what it is. And Martin Luther King Boulevard is always going to be Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Guys, everybody, how many sincere people?
Fuck, like, why can't NASA go after, like, interesting fucking records or things or whatever like that?
Stephen Crowder seems pretty consistent. I'm gonna shout out all the Rumble people, by the way.
Like, I don't know, like, the farthest fucking orgy from Earth.
That are saying it's Taco Tuesday. Donald Trump.
Some shit like that, dude. Like, they had the perfect opportunity, dude. They had the fucking woman on there. It's all she's good for.
Blackmailed by Israel into going into a war with Iran. And
I need some clarification.
Fucking busting nuts in zero G, dude. Like, these fucking morons. They didn't fucking take the opportunity. Fucking retards.
I mean, it applies to
Just tell me why, dude. Why can't they do it?
Killer Mike says that's just a dumb take. Jeremy needs to look up Iran in the 70s. Oh, you mean the videos that everybody circulates? Yeah. I've seen the same fucking video as you. Guess what? I've also been to Iran as many times as you have. 0. Okay? So, yeah, I can look up a fucking video too.
Now that Trump is ending that war, they're insulting him and calling him a chicken. They're grifters. Look, I'm not going to just come saying, like, don't listen to these people. You should listen to people. You should listen to many of these people, hear what they say and understand it, but don't take these people seriously. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm going to break it all down for you, and there's one thing that...
Oh, have you seen the new gameplay for Horizon 6?
I have done my best to look at the situation.
I think it was today. I think like a bunch of people got early access to it or whatever, and like there's like different gameplays online that people have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they have some more footage from like in the city section. There's like footage from where the cars are like driving next to the maglev train.
Exactly the same ways it did. I don't know what to say. That's crazy. The Alpine region is huge. Dude, that might as well be an expansion. It's collectibles. Right out of the gate, I've got 35,000 credits on.
It smashed it, of course. There's a navigation assistant. Let me run through the new features.
Get going. Oh my god. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's like that. Almost the pressure.
Pretty
I'm gonna
good,
be honest, I don't
dog.
know how we're
I like how the streets
They're
look.
over here, up in the Japanese
I
hills,
think
dude. That's
green
so cool.
with the roads looks better than
I don't
sand
think that's
with roads.
20,000.
There is something magical about a trail race compared to some of. Despite my.
Yeah, I'll watch that up.
Situation and remain cool-headed.
One guy uploaded a 30.
consistent, principled, or otherwise. What I mean is,
Yeah.
I did not vote for Donald Trump during war.
I don't know
I did not
what the
vote
difference is,
for
but they said
incursions into Iran
like for a
or
limited
strikes.
time they had
Not
access
the
to a
first time they did it,
preview version,
not now.
and then there's just like
Now, the most
a
effective
regular
thing to do,
version. Like I
all
don't
you
know
do
what
is
the
keep
difference
one
is,
hand
but
on the steering wheel.
Well, I think the
one guy
preview
mentioned
version.
that.
This is the best.
I think you get to play
take
a
on Iran.
for a certain part of the story.
This is the best take of Iran I've seen in the chat right here. It's a shithole, but the women are hot. 10 out of 10 take right there from Heavy D. 10 out of 10 take. Boom. There it is.
Yeah, like even now, like I'm not used to road being surrounded by sand. It just weirds me.
Being respectful but critical
It's not even
is
the
the best
game's
thing you
fault,
can
it's
do.
just-
And people came out and they insulted him. They called him a shill. They called him a puppet of Israel. They insulted the man. And they got war for it. And what has their reaction been thus far?
See, like, so Tim is essentially saying that, again, let's listen to what he says right here, okay? He's basically saying that because the haters taunted Trump, Trump went to war with Iran. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Staying involved, being respectful but critical is the best thing you can do. And people came out and they insulted him. They called him a shill. They called him a puppet of Israel. They insulted the man. And they got war for it. And
They got. You think Trump went to war with Iran because people criticized him? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Trump's like, oh, you podcast bros want to criticize me? I'll just go to war with Iran. Like, what?
what has their reaction been thus far? To insult the man once again. So I just put it like this. When there's a kid, and there's like, the way I described it last night, there's a quarry with a 100-foot drop into the water. And the kid's like, I'm not going to do it. What do
You
you
want to know
say
something funny?
make the kid
You know
do it?
how I
Call him
keep
a chicken. Say,
fucking
"You're a chicken, you
being
won't
like
do it."
retarded about like the Artemis astronauts
on
or
the
whatever?
left and the right who are claiming they never wanted this war. They want this war there.
Guess what?
Bloodthirsty psychopaths.
Guess what the female astronaut's last name is?
Now, in all seriousness, maybe they're not in favor of the war, but the content. Ooh, the content. Me, my concern is, I voted for this man. I believe in general net positive for the country in many ways. I think the Iran strikes
Just guess. Just what do you think it is?
tremendous risk for this country. But I want to make sure I can be reasonable.
He's right about the people's motivations, but
Fox,
I don't agree that Trump went to war with Iran because of his critics. I believe Trump has his reasons for why we had this military operation. I don't necessarily like that we
But it's with a
had
K.
military operation in the Middle East, but whatever. Trump has his reasons, and I support him.
So I
for
guess you
that.
could say
But I
Coke.
don't believe it's
Oh,
because
I will.
It's
were taunting Trump. I don't
K-O-C-H?
believe that had anything to do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And try and persuade people in his administration and around.
I choose to say it my way.
Talking about polls, talking about the midterms. And I am hopeful this message resonates.
Nice.
And the people who work with Trump said we need a safe exit. Now we're looking at a toll.
Correct. Trump is the most criticized and hated man in the world. I don't think he cares or can act on it.
Bro, just fucking like, can they just film a fucking alien already?
Billions of dollars through this transit. Iran as well. But Trump, I'll tell you this, they're saying Trump lost. It's over. He killed 40 of the Iranian government officials. And now
Christina
energy transport through the Strait of Hormuz. The West has just secured influence, control over energy in the region, with Iran's help. Yeah, take the W. Here, let me read. I'm gonna rant on this. I gotta show you what these people are saying.
All right, so that's enough from Tim. Apparently Caroline Levitt is live right now. Let's see here. Is she still live?
But take the secretary at his word, and also the president has reiterated this as well in his own words of that we're not going to do anything immediately. Again, this is a 2-week ceasefire where we hope at the end, we expect at the end to have a good agreement between the United States and Iran. But in the meantime, we're going to ensure that our military is always at the ready. Take a couple more in the back. something the president has discussed, and I think it's something the president will be discussing in a couple of hours with Secretary General Lisa, and perhaps we'll hear directly from the president following that meeting later this afternoon. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, we missed it. Apparently it was a pretty good press briefing, though. So, right here, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt reveals President Trump literally threw in the trash the 10-point plan from Iran that spread like wildfire. So here we go.
I would strongly advise
Dog,
the media against running with narratives
if you're
that
willing,
have no basis in
I
fact.
think we should start to develop a chemical that we inject into ourselves that gives us the power to override somebody's free will. What do you say, dog?
Yeah, I'll do it to Bill Gates.
Dog. Nice. Why always Bill Gates, dog?
He's the most public of it. Well, I guess I'm Elon Musk. He's the most public billionaire.
I think he's almost a trillionaire now. So.
What Iran says
Yeah, dude, what if it was all
publicly or
just
feeds to
a
all of you in the
fucking
press is much
hoax, man?
different
Like,
than what they
it's
communicate
just a
to the
fucking
United
green
States, the
screen they're
president and
doing.
his team privately. Never underestimate President Trump's
crazy.
ability to successfully advance America's interests and broker peace.
Oh,
I would strongly
that's
advise
kinda
the
the
media
theory.
against running with
There you have
been
that.
going around
Let's
for a
see
long
this.
time.
the 12-day war with Iran and Israel last year. It takes time sometimes for these ceasefires to be fully effectuated. And one of the results of Operation Epic Fury was we completely dismantled Iran's command and control center, which makes it difficult for them to pass messages up and down the chain. And so we understand that. I would caution a little bit of patience, but of course we want to see the ceasefire effectuated and abided by that.
So there we have that. Let me catch up on some of these super chats really quick. Mar Miller with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, Mar Miller. Appreciate you as always. Freedom Corps and Jeremy, I see highly educated people. The high IQs trying to tell me that Trump is the devil. How can so many smart people be so stupid? Maybe we're just
Dude,
too
still
retarded to
more
be
than a
affected by
month away.
TDS,
It's
Jeremy.
fucking crazy, dude.
I think that
Like it's,
there's a lot
I've
of
swear it's
people
never
that
felt so long.
just willing to
Of a
believe
wait
whatever
for a
gets them the most worked up because
Still a
that's
month.
what they need, and it is what it is. So,
Dog, I thought you said time's going by so fast.
Yeah, weeks are going by fast, but the number of said days.
Nice. How the fuck does that work, dog?
Absolutely. I think that TDS. I think TDS might end the world one day. I think it may be the end of the world. It could be it's the true pandemic of our time. Most people at my job have TDS, as you know, Taco. It's crazy, man. It is crazy how it's just broken so many people that otherwise are very respectable, very intelligent, very knowledgeable. But yeah, it's wild. Marno says liberation of the Iranian babes, and I'm not talking about the girls. I think we all know what you're talking about, brother. Normal man says, wasn't Tim swerving about the war 1 week ago? He might have been. I don't watch Tim too much. I watch him occasionally, so I can't say for sure if he was or wasn't. I am not positive on that. Bill Herb says, panicking makes panicking. This is the 47th time you survived World War III, and I'm on my 24th. Honestly, this was almost as bad as the last time Trump did something. It's just getting worse. The whole thing's just...
Xbox and Playground Games for hooking me up with the pre-release preview build. I'm gonna be posting a ton of Forza Horizon 6 gameplay, checking out the cars, the car list, the car customization, exploring Japan, the event lab. But probably more important than any of that is checking out the things you want to see most. If there's anything you want me to check out, jump into, explore, or just try, let me know in the comments section down below, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Without further ado, though, welcome to Forza Horizon 6, and welcome to... Hey, real quick, Nick from the future here coming in with one final thing you need to know about this preview build. When you're actually playing through the game for the very first time, there are a bunch of cutscenes that you'll see where you get introduced to characters,
Set fire to a
features,
fucking
and other things.
warehouse
I'm not going to
factory.
spoil those in this video. Xbox doesn't allow...
Someone did?
I think his name is Abdul.
What did he do?
It was like video of him just setting fire to a bunch of shit in the warehouse that he worked in. I guess he got fired.
Nice. Well, I guess if you're gonna get fired, you might as well go to prison too.
Dude, at an Ontario warehouse.
Of course.
There you go, though. It says an Ontario warehouse, April 7th.
Like, I understand if you get fired and you just, like, fucking, like, slap the fucking papers off of the desk onto the floor. And that type of shit, but, just, like, doing that kind of stuff, committing arson is actually insane.
Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know if it's in California.
Oh,
why the fuck does it say?
Is it Ontario?
Is there a place,
City?
Ontario?
Yeah, there's an Ontario, California.
Yeah, California. Yay.
That's not surprising since I call us the California of the North. So.
It's a toilet paper warehouse. Holy fuck, the entire building got set on fire. Xbox complaining about the wage.
Isn't the fucking minimum wage in California high?
Allow me to share any of those cutscenes with you. And the other thing you should be aware of is the first, like, 3 races, we also weren't allowed to share our actual recordings. But Xbox kindly recorded gameplay that we were allowed to post. And you'll notice some funky editing I had to do here, where I overlaid my face cam with their gameplay. I've tried to make it look as seamless as possible, but it definitely looks a little funky. After those first initial races, though, the video goes back to the way it should look on the channel, so just be aware you'll see some of that stuff. Damn, dude, so welcome to Forza Horizon 6 for the very first time. Now, in full disclosure, there are some things we need to talk about, but we'll get into those smaller details in a second. Throughout this gameplay, there is a ton of stuff that you're gonna notice that hasn't been mentioned before. From little details to brand new cars that haven't been confirmed just yet. You're gonna spot a lot of cool things today. And say hello to the bullet train, let's go. Dude, this is wild. It genuinely feels surreal to be driving around in a Forza Horizon game and driving through the streets of Japan. It is crazy. Bullet train ripping it away in the foreground.
I wonder if there'll be any
Fuji
Japanese
was over
music
there
on
in
the
the
radio.
distance. Dude, this is just crazy. So, we jump from a Nissan GTR, say goodbye to the bullet train, jump over the mountain, and what do we have next? Maybe a bit of off-roading up into the hills? Off to the Alpine region. Now we got some off-road trucks. This is my style. Fair play. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot of cars throughout this gameplay that haven't, oh, hello, that haven't been announced. 6 ski jump all the way down the mountain. And you'll already see what I mean by a lot of these cars haven't been announced just yet. Hi, there's one of them. Hi, Rocky.
That got delayed because there was a fucking beehive in the engine.
This region looks massive, though. The verticality is just insane. I can't wait to go and explore these areas properly in a couple minutes. It's so nice to have a proper, dedicated snow area. Also, that's a lovely route down the side of the mountain. That is going to be very fun when we start.
I just saw the footage of the
properly grippy, all-wheel
dancing on the bees from the thing.
That's probably for the basketball.
That'll be super fun, and we're jumping into the hills and some poking. Dude, look at the character clothing, by the way. Hello. And if you want to talk about cars that haven't been announced just yet, I'm spotting them all over. Dude, feel free to pause this video at any point to take a look at some of these. There was a Subaru there. There was a Lexus over there. Oh, maybe we're not jumping into the A86 or jumping into the old 911. Very nice. Hello. We've got the Cherry. Dude, look at the road layout. Oh my. Dude, look at the mini-map. The road layout is absurd. The guys drifting on the other section, us racing down this section. We actually separate from them going through the cherry blossoms. And we reconnect with them over here. Hello, lads. Nice little Supra, nice little BMW M2. Into the tunnels we go. Through a beautiful tunnel through the southern point of Japan. And it looks like we're going to literally jump. Oh, that's the Space Center. Oh, damn, that's the Space Center. Dude, I'm pretty sure that's where we can find, I believe, it's the quarter-mile drag strip. And now, for our 4th and final car, we are jumping into the cover car, the brand new Toyota GR-GT. The first time this car has ever been in a video game. God damn, dude, what a lineup of cars. Anyways, say hello to the Toyota GR-GT. Dude, look at the color of the sky. It's like cotton candy clouds ripping through. I wonder if that might be a little outpost. Hello, AMG GT Black Series. And into another tunnel. Dude, there are so many tunnels on this map. We race into the festival. And welcome to Forza Horizon 6, baby. That is crazy. Hello, Mr. Nick Cutting again here. After we completed that initial drive and we finish up at the Horizon Festival, we get introduced to characters. One of those characters takes us back to their house where they offer us our first car. And we have the option of one of three. We've got this Nissan Sylvia, a GMC Jimmy, or a Celica GT. It works exactly the same way as it did in Forza Horizon 5, where you actually get all three cars regardless. I don't know if that's how it's actually going to work in the full game, but that's how it works in the preview, though. I decided to choose the Sylvia, though, and we can get back to driving around. And just like that, we get thrown into our very first car. So we're following Jordan and May. Fun fact, chat, is it just me, or did Jordan's name get changed? I'm pretty sure when the developers gave me information like a couple months ago, I'm pretty sure his name was Jordy, and I think it's now become Jordan. Right out of the gate, if I pause the game, say hello to Japan. Dude, look at this map. Tokyo City, bang on in the middle of the map. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where the festival is. We'll come to that in a second. Then you've got the Daikoku car meet down here. This is the industrial area. These look to be the docks. Very cool. If I go a little bit more east, this looks like one of those racetracks. Then you've got an island over here with, again, what looks to be a very cool racetrack. We'll definitely go and explore that. I love all the bridges on and out of these areas, by the way. Here is definitely one of those drag strips. Very, very cool. Over here, we seem to have a golf course. Dude, this is so cool. Then it goes all the way over here. Here's the stadium, all the way on the western side of the map here. And if we go all the way to the north, this is, oh my god, dude, this map is enormous. This map is insane. Dude, what is this? This is insane. It keeps going. I don't even know what to say. That's crazy. The Alpine region is huge. Dude, that might as well be an expansion. It's so big. I don't know what to say. I am at a loss for words right now. Could this possibly be Legend Island? Maybe? Just look at the amount of, like, switchback roads scattered throughout this map. Like, look at this area, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's just switchback, dude. It's switchback upon switchback upon switchback. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. That's crazy. With all of that being said, say hello to Tokyo City. Say hello to the left-hand side of the road. It's been a little while. Dude, this is pretty cool, though. There's, like, all of these barricades up throughout the world for this first bit of driving. Color area. That's quite nice. Okay, cool. There are so many props and so many landmarks. Geez, dude. We are properly taking a bit of a tour through Tokyo City here, huh? We're getting to see a little bit of everything. The only thing I'm not seeing at the moment, which is a little bit disappointing, is just a lack of pedestrians. I don't know if that's because I'm in a mission or if there just are no pedestrians. We'll find out. We'll see. Dude, look at the tree-covered roads. This is unreal. One does not go through that intersection without being sideways and smiling. Very good. I guess the whole deal is that, yes, we enter this Forza Horizon game as a tourist, not as a member of the Horizon Festival. And I guess now our mission is to earn our spot. All right, this is the last time you'll see Future Nick after we completed this drive into Tokyo City. He met up with a couple other characters in some of those cutscenes that I was not allowed to share, and they challenged us to a race. I see what the game's doing. It's throwing us into all of these early cars, giving us a taste of what we can expect, and then very soon we're gonna have it all torn away from us. Right out of the gate, I must say, one of the things I am instantly noticing, the physics actually feel very different. The way the brakes react and the way the car's weight reacts feels very different to Forza Horizon 5. It feels like if you do get on the that's so cool. It feels like if you get on the brakes slightly too late, you actually get more punished for it in this game compared to some of the other Horizon games. It might just be, though, there are some slight tweaks to the physics engine, and I just obviously have to adjust to them. This is my first time playing the game, obviously. This is so sick. Look at the lights off the back of the car, how good those look, kind of glowing with the darkness. And just like that, we've made it to the finish line, or start finish line, thank you very much. And just like that, we get dropped into the open world. Say hello to Tokyo City. Say hello to F86. So I guess new for Forza Horizon 6 is almost kind of like a fog of war, where you're encouraged to go and explore the map so you can kind of unlock it. You'll find all of these little XP bonus boards and so on, all of these little collectibles. Right out of the gate, I've got 35,000 credits. Obviously, I'm level 1. And my goal right now is to get to the Horizon qualifier event. To get to those qualifier events, I need to go through here and get these little Horizon points. I'm not actually sure what they're called or if they have a specific name, but we get those points by doing speed traps, by doing races, by doing danger signs, and even, yes, drag races. We've also got May's house over there. Very nice. These are the cars we've got in our garage.
Did you read more of the book,
like I
dog?
mentioned earlier on, there are a couple of nitty-gritty details about the
Oh, I
Forza Horizon
did
6 preview
yesterday.
that will affect the gameplay throughout this video and the
I
other
think I
ones
got up to
that
like
I will be
190
making
something
on
or
this
almost
preview
200.
build. Hey, and look at that! I'm getting
You're
to a
fucking
new region.
slacking.
Thanks, game. That looks pretty cool.
Fucking
And the
embarrassment.
sunrise looks crazy. Also,
Oh, it's
hold
the
on,
fifth way through the book already, so.
fields down
Yeah,
here.
you're a fucking embarrassment, dude.
Dude, that's cool. Anyways, for example, one of those little nitty-gritty
first,
details,
Sam
this
chapter.
preview build is only on the Xbox Series console. I'm playing on an Xbox Series X. This video is in 4K 60 FPS, but as you might have noticed already, it's actually, the gameplay itself is actually only 30 FPS. The developers for this version of the game locked it to the graphics option of the game rather than the performance mode. Essentially what that means is this version should have higher quality textures or more shadow distance. and
Know
the
what
game
to
should
do with my life, dog.
but at the hit of frame rate being locked to 30. Anyways, I thought I would mention that right at the start of this video, just in case anyone was wondering. Also, side note, hello, this is a cool little route, and we've also got a little collectible.
Are chicks with tattoos chalked?
Long term, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you, May. In case you're new to the channel, one of the
How could you judge them, dog?
Because that's what living beings do.
Dog. How could you say it's chalked long term?
Well, they usually get tattoos because of things that happen to them, and they're usually negative.
Whoa.
Nice, dude.
Where are you getting this from? You're pulling this out of your ass, dog. Just misogynistic bullshit. Whoa, dude, why is it so zoomed out?
What do you
Never
mean?
mind.
Yeah, nice, dude.
Never mind.
I always forget where I have to go for this shit, man.
Dude, my wife is in danger, dog. I'm trying to get her out of that place during the ceasefire, but dog, it's so dangerous down there. I need your help, dog. I need your money.
Nice.
Dog, I'll repay you back. Just give me $5,000. It's chump change for you, dog. You believe in morality and ethics, considering the world we're living in?
I believe that.
Nice.
I believe that someone can have them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the other party will agree to them or uphold them, recognize them.
Do you have them, sir?
Yeah. For the most part.
Yeah, dude. Why do you claim you have them, dog?
Because I prefer that I claim to. That's why.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god. 1,057 men in 12 hours, dude. Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, apparently when the cameramen went inside, the smell was so bad that they either threw up or almost threw up.
Oh my god, man.
Dude, that is fucking insane. So
Witch
gross.
burnings exist because of chicks like her.
Say that again?
I said witch burnings existed for a reason.
Oh. Yeah. Exactly. Or put her on the triangular saw thing that they tie the metal balls to your ankles, and you just slowly get sliced in half, long ways.
What's up, guys? Ben here.
She's pregnant, dude.
What?
Apparently she's pregnant, dude.
Nice. Well, is that what they do? They fuck like 100 dudes, all get all cream pieing, and then whichever one wins, I guess, or loses, whichever way you look at it.
Oh man, that's crazy. Like I'm meant to improve myself in this world.
Getting worse. Fear the door
Yeah, you have to improve yourself just for that to be your future, dog. How do you feel about that?
Right here. Bill Herb says, when we will get Trump next time. I have morals
How
and
do you
I
feel
need
about
to
this
know I do.
fucking thing that I just sent you?
Trump always checkmates
Knowing,
opponents.
you know, like you're a car guy and all that.
Ready to see your one-of-one custom 458 Liberty Walk?
I'm ready.
See your one-of-one custom 458 Liberty Walk?
I'm ready.
Fully customized in blue. Fully customized in blue wrap, carbon everywhere, wide body kit. You know, one of my favorite things. Congratulations, Bonnie. Here's to your new 458 Liberty Walk.
I think it should be illegal for them to own cars.
The brake calipers have also been changed to blue. You can see the
Um,
engine covers, which were red before, have now been painted in blue. And you've got obviously the full
Specify what you mean, them.
That's impossible.
No, I know. I forgot there was brake lights.
Fully customized interior, so all the seats have been done blue. Blue seat belts, blue dashboard, blue on the steering wheel as well. Carbon on the door cards, blue just behind the seats. You've also
really cool.
got your personal touch where it says Bonnie Blue on the headrests.
Oh, that actually looks really good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever wished this, but I hope Ferrari sues her.
Dude.
Free Andrews says Trump spoke the language Iran would understand.
What do you think of
And
the
guess
dudes
what?
who
It
lined
worked.
up for that
Trump
shit,
also
man?
loves trolling leftists because they fall for it
Well,
all the
they
time.
are
All the time.
fucking
Freedom Corp says,
degenerates,
Jeremy,
pathetic, and
can
they're
we get a
definitely
hamburger
a
helper
little
helping
gay, for
hand
sure.
mascot emoji? That would be amazing.
Is to buy
Suffa,
Dog,
207
you've
Patriot.
seen
Is
an
207
escort.
Patriot still here?
How can you
Really?
judge?
Nah, no way he's still here.
Because
I mean, these are from a little
they
bit
at
earlier.
least
So Mr.
fucking
Benson
clean
says, I'll let
themselves.
Gary know he's
She
streaming over
didn't.
you, bad friend. Technically, I'm streaming over him. Emo Otaku says, how mad would you be if Beardo took your car out for a joyride? I don't let anybody drive my fucking car. Nobody. John Jones says, can't wait for the movie about the pilot's rescue. Maybe
Next time we walk, I'll have to say something. If I remember, dude,
Gibson
it's
can
just
make
funny.
it when he's done with Resurrection of Christ.
Sorry?
I can't wait to see it.
Next time we walk, I'll have to say
Steve
something.
Flomo says, peace with
Yeah, there's no
Iran,
way you'll
Qatar,
remember.
Israel grifters most affected. Now Trump will get Iran to pay us for protection from UAE. US won. Win wins. Total victory. Total MAGA victory. That's how it goes, boys. Simple as that. But it's not over by any stretch. So again, I think this could all break out again. I don't trust Iran at this point in time. I just don't. So we'll have to see how it goes. But ultimately, based on where we are now, obviously Trump made the right moves. But I'm not just going to sit here and just go, yeah, wait, it's all over. We're just going to have peace and happiness and, you know, sunshine and rainbows now. It's going to be great. Dude, what is this? This is a new
She's
tweet from
dead
Trump.
in the eyes.
Marjorie Trader Brown. Green turns to brown. How does this man do this?
Oh, was she born or was she created?
This is amazing. He put in parentheses the context.
I'm gonna say she was born.
Seat in Congress has been taken over by a wonderful and talented man, Clay Fuller.
So what, you
who
think
won the
you think she would have always
and
been
right
this?
from the beginning,
She would have
despite
always
people
wanted to. She would
running for
have
that
always
Trump
been
plus
susceptible
37
to it.
seat, and despite the stench
Like
left
people
by
that
Green,
become addicts.
congratulations to Clay Fuller.
Like, I'm pretty
a
sure
very
that
large
they're
improvement over his
genetically
deranged
more
predecessor.
susceptible to becoming addicts than people that aren't addicts.
MacGyver says,
You think she's
are
an
like
addict?
an outhouse full of crap and
No, but it's
disconnected
a
from
similar.
everything. Alex of the Mountain says, I bought X-Wing a gifty is he the pork chop sandwich guy?
And what's her
He is
mental
the
state?
pork chop sandwich guy. John Jones says, is everyone paranoid schizophrenic now? Pretty
Impulsive,
much.
careless,
Mr. Bentham says, all the bandwagoners are showing their true colors.
self-destructive.
Little
Those
Jim
are
Taylor says he
three
can't keep
perfect
getting away with this.
attributes
A-Rod
of
says
an
Iran
addict.
has been threatening death to America for decades. Trump threatens death to Iran, and half of
Dog,
America
she
threatens
had
terror.
more wealth than we can
1000%.
earn in 10 lifetimes.
Taco Woman Sandy Driver says Panikins are a bunch of
So
grandstanding
did Pablo
crybabies.
Escobar.
Eric says, Eric says, I will fix Megyn Kelly or at least give it a good
So
try.
did Adolf Hitler.
Doing it for all of you. My sacrifice will
I
not be in
know.
vain. The struggle will be long.
What? Wow, that is okay, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what my chin would look like if I.
That's something the father is gonna think about for the rest of his life, dude.
But you know, some of these fathers are okay with it, dude. Which... She should be locked up, and he should be locked up. Both of them. Just put them away. Insane asylum, white padded walls. Maybe even time upside down.
Out of the two extremes, would you rather have a world with her kind of extreme or Islam kind of extreme, where they're just in like trash bags or whatever?
Yeah, I'd rather have that, because at least in that extreme, you can still get chicks. I would say in both extremes, it's for the same kind of people, it's just as difficult to get one. But at least if and when you do, it's like getting a fucking Rolls Royce instead of an old Toyota.
Hey folks, Dave.
What was that noise?
What, dog?
And hard.
His burp or some shit?
No, dog, that's the same
We
noise
really
that I
appreciate
make
you,
to
taking that
not
sacrifice,
pick up 7,000 times
I
a
know
second.
it's tough to step away from the gay scene to
You don't have that
hook up with a
skill, so I
woman.
guess
I
you
know that's
wouldn't
tough for you, man,
understand.
and I really appreciate the sacrifice that you're making.
It's unfortunate.
So brave and stunning. I mean, again, Eric K stepping away from all the gay sex to try to fix Megyn Kelly for all of us. Really respect you for that, brother. Really do, man. That's good stuff. Valen Star says Islam only responds to violence and strong posturing. She's clueless and has never dealt with Islamic men clearly. I'll remember this. So, like, okay, that's your point about Megyn Kelly. And let me pull that up again so everybody knows what we're talking about. And I'll put it in my context because, again, I know we've got more people watching now. This Megyn Kelly take has got to be one of the most brain dead takes I have heard. But like right here, this was Megyn Kelly crying about Donald Trump's tweet one more time.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I am sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Can't he just behave like a normal human? I mean, honestly, like the president, 3D chess, shut up. Fucking shut up about that shit. You don't threaten to wipe out an entire civilization. We're talking about civilians just casually in a social media post. You know, like, I am the first to try to understand Trump and his strategy and to not freak out over his weird social media posts and language that is loose and incendiary. Truly, I've lived with it for 10 plus years. I learned it the hard way when I was on the receiving end of it for 9 months. And truly, I think that was a gift to me in many ways because it helped me really come to understand what he does with his social media. But this is completely irresponsible and disgusting. This is wrong. It's wrong. He should not be doing it.
Shut up, Megyn Kelly. Okay, so the point being is you always have to, as a leader, you have to shift to whatever situation you're trying to deal with because you're always going to be dealt with different challenges along the way.
Google is
So,
fucking garbage,
I've talked
man.
about this before. You know, years ago we had somebody on the team who has obviously since passed away, and that's Uche Nwaneri. Uche, rest in peace to the big Uche. Uche was a former NFL football player. He played in the league for, I think, 7 years. And Uche, you know, became part of Geeks and Gamers. And dealing with Uche was different than dealing with anybody else because he was from a different fucking planet, okay? He was from a different planet. Former NFL football player, multimillionaire, you know, from that world, loved Geeks and Gamers, became part of the team. There would be times in our group chats where Uche would just fucking fight with everybody. And I'm like, Uche, you are not helping the situation at all. Like, fucking chill. And I would like message him, then I would call him, and I'm calmly talking to him, calmly saying like, hey man, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work. And he would argue back. He would argue back. He would argue back. He would just not fucking shut the fuck up. And then finally, I just cussed him out. I just went off on him. Talked down to him, screamed at him, chastised him. And do you know what? He listened. He listened immediately when I talked to him like a coach would talk to him. Talking to him in a calm, respectful way didn't mean shit. But as soon as I cussed him out and talked down to him and chastised him, yes, sir. Man, my bad. I got you. I hear what you're saying. Immediately.
See, like, I don't know what people
That is just
mean when they say be yourself.
deal with different situations. Megyn Kelly knows nothing about this. And obviously Trump deals with this on a whole different level than any of us
I
can
think that they
understand,
don't know what
me
it means
included.
either,
But
because
that's my you know, little relatable story.
like
from
that's the
that
most
perspective. And
arbitrary
for Megyn
thing ever.
Kelly to sit here
It's not
and
actually
think that
telling you
Donald
anything.
Trump is dealing with the most evil terrorist regime
It's almost
in the
it's almost
fucking
like,
world.
and I'll admit I even do
And
this,
he's supposed to talk
where
nice to
you can ask
him.
me a question
He's
and I'll be
supposed
like,
to be
oh, I
nice.
think it might be
Shut
this,
the
but
fuck
then
up.
I don't care that it's a
I
his
have no idea,
negotiation
or I don't
is
know
to
what the hell's
kill
going on. So
an
it's like I
entire
give
country full
you
of
an opinion,
civilians,
but then
men,
I see
women,
that I don't
and
know. So it's
children.
like, what?
An American
I don't have an
president,
actual stance, right?
so that the Strait of Hormuz will be open.
It kind of withdraws
it's just wrong.
any
It's not hard to
accountability
say it,
on
it's
the
not hard
advice
to
given.
recognize it. I wish he would stop doing this.
It's a useless
Like, he
answer.
can't negotiate without doing this. What does that say about him? What does that say about the position that our country is in right now in these negotiations? He's got to say this. He can't be a dignified, strong leader without threatening a bunch of war crimes. Like, what is he, Genghis Khan? Like, what is he trying to do? And why?
He's trying to negotiate with the most evil fucking regime in the world.
Can't he do it with strength, threats? Sure, go for it. That don't diminish and demean the United States of America in this way.
So he's supposed to, he can threaten, but it has to be a threat that's up to your standard. That's not mean enough, right? As long as he can threaten, but he can't make mean threats, okay? As a matter of fact, and I don't know the answer to this question, but hold on just a minute. Hang on. I know that I've seen this before. I've got to look this up. Let's see. I swear I've seen her mention mean tweets before. I swear I have. Like, I know that I've seen her talking about mean tweets are back when Trump won or whatever. I'm almost certain that I've seen her say that. I might be wrong, but I feel like I have seen her say that. But either way, this is nonsense. This is ridiculous. And this is the type of mindset that will get the United States back to the Obama era right here.
Hot in your house.
Only Rosie O'Donnell. We all remember that.
No.
We all remember
It's
that.
1 degree outside, and
we've
we've kept turning down the heat. So
I think it's a good time to pull that up because it's just amazing.
not scalding.
Here we go. Is this it? Let's see if I can find it. Only Rosie O'Donnell.
Like, it's crazy when two women, or
Here we
one
go.
woman
Right.
is saying it's too hot, and the other one who's
Mr.
always
Trump,
cold isn't saying it's
One
cold.
of the things people love about you is you speak your
That's
mind
when you know
and you
shit
don't use
is
a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only
has
Rosie
several-
O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account.
Thank you.
He said thank you. He said thank you.
The record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Your Twitter account has several disparaging comments about women's looks. You once told a contestant on Celebrity Apprentice it would be a pretty picture to see her on her knees. Does that sound to you like the temperament of a man we should elect as president? And how will you answer the charge from Hillary Clinton, who is likely to be the Democratic nominee, that you are part of the war on women?
I think the big problem this country has is being politically correct. I've been challenged by so many people, and I don't frankly have time for total political correctness. And to be honest with you, this country doesn't have time either. This country is in big trouble. We don't win anymore. We lose to China. We lose to Mexico, both in trade and at the border. We lose to everybody. And frankly, what I say, and oftentimes it's fun, it's kidding, we have a good time. What I say is what I say. And honestly, Megan, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I've been very nice to you, although I could probably maybe not be based on the way you have treated me, but I wouldn't do that. But you know what? We need strength, we need energy, we need quickness, and we need brain in this country to turn it around. That I can tell you right now.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. So yeah, there we have it. My goodness, these people are pathetic. And again, like, let's just remember, okay? President Trump was also very invested in Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart's relationship. And of course he was right, because Kristen Stewart turned out to be a feminist weirdo. And, you know, he basically said that Robert Pattinson should leave her. And guess what? He was right. Trump is always right, okay? He's always right.
Damn, dude, Black Ops
Yes,
2,
this is
holy
real.
fuck.
This is real. Bottom tweet says, Robert Pattinson should not take Kristen Stewart back. She cheated on him.
You know what I realized?
What?
Most of the best times that I remember are late nights in the summer when we were in middle school. Like, I'd be watching Futurama until like 4 o'clock or a bunch of fucking other shit. My dad would be outside with the radio on, playing music. I feel like that was way better.
You didn't know it at the time, but yeah. Best time of your life, I guess. Bro, it's like if I got to start over again, I would go back to middle school. That time. Did you want to stream on this account because you thought like you'd get more views or something?
Oh, I just want to try it out. I don't know how many views I've gotten because I'm still streaming, but like the last stream I did, I got 40, so
We're back.
Like the slapping.
Him like a dog, and we'll do it again. Just watch. He can do much better. Everyone is asking me to speak more on Robert and Kristen. I don't have time except to say,
And
Robert,
dog, I'm eating
drop her.
garlic
She cheated on
bread.
you and will again.
For more.
Like, do you think anybody's really
Don't
asking
know.
about Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart?
Damn
Probably
dog.
My dad just picked it up.
like, everyone is asking me.
Damn dog.
Typical Trump right there.
He
So.
doesn't even know.
You love to see it. It's fantastic. Your Barmy says, Genghis Trump. Python Bacon says, go bake a cake, Megyn Kelly. I agree completely. Go bake a cake and shut up, silly woman. Robot versus Cyborg says,
Bro.
hey, good Jer. It's like TDS is refined.
Chicks
to
are
a
so fucking
super,
hot.
Concentrate now. Highly contagious. Suffa Dims, Suffa Bishes, Beardo Fat, Hail the
I wanna
199.
hear. See what you
Thank
think.
so much. Appreciate that. Red Walker says it's not a war crime the first time Megyn Kelly. It's FAFO. Super Sentai guy says Megyn Kelly and Alex Jones are total retards probably. If he stops talking that way, then they won't ever bow down. It's a bluff, but grifter's gonna grift, I guess. Yep. Jeffrey Andrews says, didn't Trump do the same thing with North Korea? Yes, he did. Incoherent Name says, Iran agreed to a ceasefire within 12 hours.
I
of
sent it
Trump's
on
tweet.
WhatsApp.
That's not enough time to get poll numbers like Alex Jones is saying. He's spinning. Night Saber says, we watched them move everything with satellites. Chess. Bill Herbst is seeing Alex Jones at the moment would be like if Jeremy decided to praise the Snake Eyes movie or praise Kathleen Kennedy. Correct. Alex Arrowcave says, I'm...
All those skirts are just for show, I guess. Dude, the music in the background's not even good, dude. Just fucking let them dance.
Yeah. Fuck am I watching?
I bet some fucking old person or rich person won the 75 mil.
Oh damn! They already said somebody won it.
Well, the draw was last night, so you know if the number goes
Did
down.
you win?
Nice, dude. Yeah, if I won, I wouldn't stream for like, or maybe I would stream, but I'd be gathering a bunch of fucking info to call different places.
Damn, dog.
If I did win, would you expose it to the world, or would you keep it on the down low?
If you told me to keep it secret, I'd keep it secret. Bro, you know what I'm doing? At least at first, dog. I'm fucking going on a horse spree.
What would you specifically do? Just like normal, but more frequently, or?
I don't know. I'd probably try to get some of the most expensive escorts. See what I can get. $75 million, you said?
Yeah.
75 million, right?
Yeah.
Dog?
Yes.
Holy fuck, dude. Take forever to answer.
I answered twice.
No, shut up. Yeah, dude, 75 million. What's a million? I could just spend $1 million on whores.
Even if they're expensive, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's like, what, once a day?
Oh, I couldn't blame you.
I would try to get some porn stars.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably go to Asia, Thailand or something.
I wonder
See
how
if
that
I can
would
get
work.
some of the ones I've seen.
Like if you wanted to get one. Like one
Probably just make you do like an STD test, and they're good to go.
%199% MAGA Meta PC Circle 199. MAGA Mike says, if MAGA are so stupid, then why are we always right? You are correct, sir. Mar Millen for 10 says,
Dude,
What
would you say it was your grandpa who just worked at a grocery store and he could afford everything, dude? I envy that man.
For their
Or he
first
was a
time,
bartender.
for fuck's sake, FemCon BS as usual.
Waiter or
This idea
bartender, one
that
of
the
the two.
president needs to be,
But yeah, he got.
you know,
Back then, he got
this
one night. Could have been
upstanding
from
person that
you know,
never says
fucking
anything
rich
wrong.
guy,
It's
mafia guy,
absolutely
but he got
ridiculous, man.
$1,400
That is
tip.
bullshit.
No.
Or
Absolute
maybe it was
bullshit.
the whole night, but
The president
either way,
needs to be
dude.
tough. Mark Millen
That's
says the
fucking
FemCon
retarded.
women
That's literally
that
like
infest the hell out of
a
the
down
right
payment
will
on a
ruin the
house
party at the end of the
and
day.
more.
They're just like the leftists they claim they hate.
That's
yes,
a fucking.
you are correct.
That's almost
8
a
o'clock says
nice
if Trump
car.
acted like a civil leader, he would have backed down from the corrupt courts, his assassin, and the political system that hates him. Trump wouldn't be Trump if he didn't behave this way. If Trump acted like a civil leader, do you know who Trump would be? He would be Bernie Sanders, a cucked loser. Okay? Because that's who Bernie Sanders is. Bernie Sanders ran on this, I'm an outsider and I'm going to disrupt the system. And he gained a huge following by doing that. And as soon as the system chewed him up and stole his nomination, what did Bernie Sanders do? He cucked to the very system that he claimed he was going against, supported Hillary, and is pretty much a forgotten loser now.
I think Henry Cavill
Right there. And that's the
was
difference
once in a
between
relationship with
Bernie
like
and
a
Trump, is that when
like an
the
18 or
system
20-year-old when he was like
to
30
throw
or like in his
Trump
30s,
fought back. Trump didn't back
and he caught
down.
so much
Trump
shit for
said,
that, dude.
"Fuck you. I'm not going anywhere." And that is essentially why they hate him as much as they do.
From women, that's it.
Bob says
though.
on D-Day we brought puppies and flowers, I guess.
From
That's how it
chicks, you
works,
said?
isn't it?
Yeah, of
Bill Herb
course.
says the internet is for corn, Jeremy. It's never meant to represent IRL. I agree with that, but I do think that years ago there were definitely more parallels with the internet in real life than there are now. I just think that the gap is getting wider every single day. Lord Botha says the internet is real life, like car salesman is a nice guy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Says I was bigly disappointed in Barnes and Jones. I mean, did they forget Little Rocket Man with Trump's Fire and Fury?
Right,
don't
I
what's
didn't know
going on
he
with
has a
either
kid.
one of
What the
them, man.
hell?
It's pretty crazy though. I am Brockatron. Says all the taco tards have no clue what just happened. The regime was taken out, the terrorist military crippled, and the strait is open. Stephen DeLeon says, shout out West Texas, Bills Mafia,
Does he?
Notre Dame.
Apparently he had it last year. Oh, dude, I drink too much water too fast, dude.
You did?
Yeah.
Shit.
Good thing I'm laying down. Holy fuck, man.
Was your stomach hurting?
Getting kind of dizzy.
Oh shit. Took too many of your pills, dog.
Oh, I definitely didn't.
Well, your blood pressure is fucked, dog.
One of the things I've been mentioning in a lot of my videos has been when I reach 2 million subscribers here on the channel, I'm gonna go out and buy a JDM car to celebrate hitting 2 million subs and to celebrate FH6. And I'm not gonna lie, I think a Honda Acti would be pretty cool. I really like K-Trucks, okay? I think it'd be sick. Oh, and on the topic of Japan, hello Mount Fuji. So, I know it was a common thing, I guess I should mention that as well. You can't go and drive up or down Mount Fuji. It is simply a thing you can see in the distance. Obviously, though, as we've already seen, there's a lot for you to go and explore and drive around. This is the Horizon Festival, by the way. The area that we're going to right now is actually the Horizon Festival area. This is the new drag meetup system. The way these drag meetups work is you should be able to drive up to it. I can now ready up, which snaps my car into the grid. I can rev up, it gives me a countdown timer. I guess I, in theory, could engage like a launch control. Say this garage space is really, really nice as well. Like I said, garage that was at Maze. Finish up our first race.
Holy fuck, dude.
Probably just got a lot of gas, dog.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
Sometimes when you get bloated or whatever, it's just like a buildup of gas.
Yeah, but I'm fucking dizzy. That wouldn't make sense.
All the digestive system is the second brain, dog.
Hey, we're full, but we're thirsty, so we're gonna make you feel like you're fucking retarded.
Rules all. Beardo Fat. Stephen DeLeon rules all. Where the hell have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Taker says Trump is renaming the Strait of the Gay of. I don't even know how to say that. Taker.
A Haitian illegal immigrant bludgeons mom of 2 to death with hammer in broad daylight in Florida.
Big dogs like Dave Smith and even carried water for Tucker.
You're a
Sounds
racist
about right.
for just reading
Flat the
that.
Man says, Hero, not sure what Trump is going to do.
New York Post, if they want to fucking call me a racist,
I haven't seen anything from Tucker Carlson today.
it's on them.
But remember,
hear
the
that.
New York Post is too
But
right.
I haven't seen anything from him. It doesn't mean
racist.
we haven't heard anything. Or I mean, it doesn't mean he hasn't said anything. I just haven't heard anything from him.
But that's a
at
good
this
thing,
moment in
though.
time.
He has to go and kill people with whatever it was.
Let's see. See if anybody says that
It's just
if
how
we've heard
it's supposed to
anything.
be.
Is it raining outside?
I
It
think
is
judges
raining
should be responsible
Oh, Alex
for
Jones
the
has
people
Owen
they
Benjamin
release
on today. Yikes.
or allowed to
Okay.
roam free.
What is this? Hang on. The White House is admitting Tucker Carlson, myself, and a bunch of prominent people going after Trump had a huge effect. I gotta listen to this. I gotta listen to this.
And the White House is admitting Tucker Carlson, myself, and a bunch of other prominent people going after Trump had a huge effect with the base. Most of the military telling Trump it's a bad idea. He gave them a lot of support. Susie Wiles, I told you 2 weeks ago, was asking members of the cabinet to push back on Trump. Then she leaked it to the news last week. So there's a lot of people trying to get Trump's brain out from under the control of Benjamin Netanyahu and his little wizard over there, Mark Levin, that literally was controlling Trump's brain. And Trump said so in repeated posts. This is what I think. Listen to him.
You know, if there is any kind of afterlife or whatever,
Oh, you're a really bad person, really evil.
where it's kind of just like mind over matter, and you can kind of just somehow create your own reality with your mind. I hope I become like a superhero type of figure, like fucking Superman or some shit, or Martian Manhunter. I just fucking
The White House
bang Wonder Woman.
politicians have talked Trump out of being controlled by Israel.
Yeah, I'd be fucking lit, man.
What?
So I did. I mean, it's like stream of consciousness craziness. So that is the facts. I got a bunch of clips I want to go to right now. But Israel announced last night, Netanyahu, there's video. He said, we're not stopping. We're going to keep hitting Iran. We're going to keep hitting Lebanon. And just some of the biggest bombings yet.
Who do you think would be a really good Wonder
All
Woman?
over Fox News, Hannity. Why are they shooting missiles?
live
They
action.
broke the deal, even though Israel had just announced they were going to intensify attacks.
I don't know many actresses' names.
But manipulate his viewers.
Well,
Just
if you
can't
could,
help but think we've got
remember
stupid
what they're
viewers.
from,
We've
or
got idiots watching. Let's lie to them.
something like
Now,
that.
Iran came out about 2 hours ago and said, yeah, the ceasefire wasn't abided by.
Let me think.
And Vance had said Israel
You have
wasn't
somebody in
gonna
mind?
stand down. They didn't. So we're reclosing the strait.
The only person I could think of, she might be a little
we're gonna continue
like
attacking.
getting up there in age, would
So,
be Gina Carano, but I
basically,
don't know
there
how
is no
good she
peace
can
deal.
act.
Trump just agreed to something he
Yeah, I
hadn't
don't
even
think
read, so that
she's a
it
good
would
actress.
make oil drop, which it did from $150 a barrel to $98 a barrel. A $52 drop overnight. Now, what's going to happen when it becomes clear to everybody and the dust settles that the war is still going? Will Trump stop his, will destroy your civilization, you'll never...
Yesterday, Trump was a mad king who was.
What do you think
getting
of
us
the
into World War III,
the new
even
Lois
though he
Lane
said World
chick
War II
playing
already
Wonder
happened
Woman?
2 weeks ago, and it was.
That's a good one. It's probably the it's probably the best I could think of. Cause she has the look, she's hot. I don't know how fierce she could act. I feel like she's too feminine. In a good way,
Yeah.
obviously.
Get one of them bald baddies to play her, dog.
Actually, World War IV. You said Trump was a
Baddie
mad king
woman,
and he's
dog.
unstoppable, and he's getting us into World War III, and it's going to ruin the United States of America. Today, Trump agrees to a ceasefire for 2 weeks, and you're saying that Trump just blindly agreed to something he didn't even read. But you claimed that he was a mad king that was getting us into a war, but now he's just blindly agreeing to a peace deal that he doesn't even read so that he can get out of it. What the fuck are you talking about? This is fucking crazy.
Come back. We'll blow up your water plants. Genocide talk?
Fuck.
War crimes talk? Because that's what caused the backlash. And a bunch of Republican senators saying, hey, buddy, when you do stuff, you can't call it a war crime. You got to call it something else. We're all for blowing them up, but you don't give the definition of it. Say I'm going to commit a crime. I'm going to rob a bank, and I'm going to shoot the tellers when I go in. I mean, it's bad guy stuff. It's super villain, Marvel.
Dog, you want some garlic bread?
Give it to my demands, or I'll destroy your planet. I am from the Babugian Empire. I am from Cyclonia. I am from Mars. I am
Nice.
here. You take me to your leader. You have 1 hour to capitulate till we destroy the planet.
I don't even know what to add, man. I mean, it's very representative of the world we're in and what is very popular online right now by running with that narrative. Again, Candace Owens has one of the biggest podcasts in the world, and she literally just said that Donald Trump was involved with the assassination of Charlie Kirk on behalf of Israel. And there's a lot of people that believe her. There's a lot of people that believe her. Everybody has lost their fucking mind. Bill Herbst has been seeing this ad on Twitter of support Walter White. It's a POV of Walt Jr. asking for support for his father, for his cancer. They even have photos like it's a real person. It's fantastic. Breaking Bad memes are always going to be relevant because Breaking Bad will always be relevant. Marmillion says, hold on. If this is all about Trump saying he agrees with Mark Levin and at one point claiming he was MAGA or some shit months ago, are these podcast bros that fickle with their ego? I just truly don't think they care, man. I truly don't. Candace Owens, and I give her credit, to be fair, Candace Owens is the person that opened the floodgates for all of this. When Candace went on the Charlie Kirk conspiracy bandwagon and became the #1 podcast, everybody saw this was the path forward right here. Every single person saw this as like, this is the opportunity. This is where we go. This is where we go to get the clicks and all of that. Now, again, you have Candace Owens, who is talking to the literal most retarded people on the internet by telling them that Israel is controlling everything and that you're not allowed to talk about Israel, while being the #1 podcast on the internet. She's actively telling you that you're not allowed to talk about Israel as the #1 podcast in the fucking world, fully monetized on YouTube, but she's not allowed to talk about it. And you have people going, it's crazy, they keep silencing you, Candace. They're holding you down, Candace. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. It's amazing. Holy fuck. 8 o'clock says, I think Tim took the chicken comment a little too personally. Piano Dean says, taco, TDS, always comes out. Andrew says, Donald Trump went to war with Iran for the clout. Tim Pool, probably. Campfire Face says, you can disagree with Trump even after voting for him. It's understandable and not agree 100% with everything he says 24/7, 365. Someone will be lying. Just a dude on the phone says, taco, Trump always clutches ovaries. Vlad says, I ran somewhere, but who ran first? Slain Hope says, the left relies on people being stupid to believe them. That explains the state of public schools.
Damn, dog,
Graduating
that's a fucking
illiterates.
engine.
It's all part of the plan. Well, again, my personal, feeling on it is that, school is a scam. And especially when you start getting into college and all of that. But that's just my personal choice, okay? It's just my personal opinion. I'm not.
Yo,
telling
dog,
you
what
you
if
should
they
do,
cast
but I believe
Meghan
that the public school system
Markle
is
as
an absolute
Wonder
scam. I
Woman?
believe when you have the resources
Then
and if you have the
no
ability,
one's gonna
I
watch it
believe you
because
should
everyone hates
homeschool
her.
your children. I think that's always going to be the better option because the public school system is a total and complete scam.
Why are you
And
threatened
then, of
by
course,
a
you get into higher education. And all of that is a
powerful,
scam. It's accepted. There's
independent?
certain things that you need further education for all of that. But
Because she's a
Connect
fucking
200 says that China
cunt.
had to step in. Iran still doesn't get it. Mark of Reality says Megan was Miss California, but comes off a lot better when muted. Can we set her up?
Don't
with
you know
Weirdo?
she faced
Taco Woman says
racism?
Andrew Jackson was swashbuckling badass. NTR Uncle says, reminder, there's no such thing as a conservative woman. They just go where the wind blows. Don't follow any women on social media except for Krista. Except for Krista? Simp. Dude, this is how they get you right here. Don't follow any women. Well, except for one woman. I mean, except for one, okay? Like, she's fine, but none of the others. You are busted, sir. All right? You are busted. I'm not surprised about Barnes. The guy swept for Rakeda when his daughter tested positive for sugar booger and a moral grifter. The Slain Hope says they criticized Trump's language while at the same time speaking like him. They betrayed this country for clicks and clout. They're snake oil salesmen. Quentin says, gamer question, thoughts on Final Fantasy VII? I was never a big Final Fantasy person personally. I played a couple of them in the early
Whoa,
days,
dog,
but I'm
look
not a
how
big Final
big
Fantasy
this
player.
ship is, dog.
Miniature Von thinks this Trump did not fall for agreeing on an Iran deal. The ceasefire itself was
Dog.
not a deal. It was a pause that the
It's
war.
a flying city, dog.
So the deal was possible.
Dog, it's a flying Dutchman, dog.
He absolutely is.
The
Goat
flying
Scroat says, is it time for the U.S. DOJ to investigate American influencers taking foreign money without disclosing it? I think so. I mean, I think this is a huge problem, man. I really do. I think this is a huge fucking problem. But at the same
Dog,
time,
what if they cast Billie Eilish's Bond?
if you look at the
She needs to be getting absolutely fucking taken to town, dude.
No.
I wouldn't believe that she was Wonder Woman if it didn't happen like that.
we're not good.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness! Because of the way I was holding the freaking stick on my controller.
Whoa.
Shit, dude.
Dog, you didn't fucking read the book.
Yeah, well, I got the show, dog.
Yeah, dog, you're watching the show, dog. What?
I could.
You know, I think people sleep on Shay too much, man. People always forget about her being one of the hot ones. I feel like she's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she's also fucking backstabbing whore.
Of course.
You know she is a porn star in real life.
Yeah, at least she was before.
Yeah, dog. Dude, I can't do it, man. My face looks max and can't fix my goddamn face. Dog, my face is too asymmetrical, dog. What do I do?
Make it symmetrical, dog.
Dog, I jerked off too much growing up. Now my face is asymmetrical.
No, remember, you gotta smash it with a hammer until it becomes symmetrical.
Yeah.
You didn't know, dude?
No, I didn't. Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what you have to do. Wait, you actually didn't know? Like, you're being serious?
Are you being serious?
Brother, that's literally the looks maxing strat.
Yeah, but I don't want to start seizure maxing.
Well, how are you gonna start looks maxing if you're not seizure maxing?
Yeah, dude. I got fucking work to do, dog. I don't know if I can do that.
But if you seizure max, you're gonna be able to work max. You're gonna get a raise way easier too.
Nice. Bro, you're having a seizure right now, dude. What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna give yourself a seizure with all these colors.
Yeah. I'm design maxing right now, dude. It's fucking lit.
Bro, I know why you're dizzy. Look at these fucking weird like angles that you're fucking looking at. You're getting tunnel vision.
You need to go to bed.
This guy fucking used to have an F1 phase. Now he's got a fucking Lego phase, then a Mould King phase, then a fucking Horizon phase, then a fucking bullshit phase.
I never
Fuck you, dude.
have a Lego phase, so.
Yeah, we'll see, dude. It's coming to an end soon. This faggot's like, I gotta go to sleep, but he doesn't even have fucking work, dude. Like, what a fucking loser.
Yeah, how do you fucking get a job if you can't fucking wake up?
Alright, amazing, dude. Every time I fucking ask this guy, you know, have you done application? No, man, the fucking printer, no.
No, the main reason is because I'm not fucking able yet.
Yeah, dog, when you gonna be able, dog? Tell me, give me a specific date.
Well, it's getting a little bit warmer, so I have a feeling that might help me slightly.
And then you're gonna get another fuck, I can't do it.
Well, yeah, well, that's chalked, but... I'll probably start handing out resumes soon, just because I know that I won't be getting called back right away, so it wouldn't really matter.
No, you won't. Don't. I prefer you unemployed.
Nice.
I need you
dude.
for streams.
Nice, yeah. How much do I get paid for it? Literally nothing.
Get paid with my presence.
Oh, what are you, a woman now?
No, I provide laughs.
Well, that's what a woman would say. That's what a modern woman would say.
Fucking faggot, dude. How come you don't hear about chicks on NoFap, dog?
Because why would they have to do that?
Dog, women jerk off just as much as men.
Still doesn't answer my question, though.
Fuck off.
Hello there. This is crust. This set is 900.
Wait, I've never looked up who the baddies are. Oh, peace, breath.